Hi. Dude, I think about this all the time. I'd have a delicious frosting hat, and I could eat it whenever I get hungry or my blood sugar got too low. Thanksgiving dinner flavor electrolytes. That sounds disgusting. But I did have raspberry yesterday, and it was quite heavenly. I think I'm getting used to the, Nobody wants a salty drink, right? But I'm getting used to it. It doesn't mean I like it, but I am getting used to it. Thanks Mirthful Royal for the 80 stream watch streak. And thank you Monotone. Thanks for joining. How's everyone's pits? Pretty good today. Loose and limber. Loose and limber pits. Yes. Thanks Sad Jess for the 95 stream watch streak. Oh, you just had to one-up. My pits are loosey-goosey, too. Yes, man. What's your opinion on the recently confirmed EA buyout? Well, considering I only learned of that 2 seconds ago, I don't really have strong thoughts on it. I will not speak on matters I'm ignorant to. I thought that was old news. Dude, I'm telling you, having not going on Twitter.
Dude.
What's up, my fellas? I am on break reaching the 45 stream watch streak.
Hi. Thanks for the 14 months focused gamer. I appreciate that. Hope your break is good. It went official like a week ago. I don't go on social media. Okay, I go on Reddit. But my Reddit is I only stick to the ones that I subscribe to, none of which are news subreddits. So I don't really get the news. The news, I follow like a couple of news outlets on Blue Sky. And I thought that because I'm like, oh, well, I don't want to know nothing about what's going on. But I don't want to get it. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm very ignorant these days to what goes on in the world. And that's not a good thing. I'm not saying I'm proud of that. But what I will say is it's made it just a little bit better. My life. Man's off the grid. No, hardly. But I've recognized in the past couple of years the things that I do that upset me or anger me or distress me or whatever, and I've tried to minimize them. And I realize and it's a direct correlation. The more social medias that you peruse, the more unhappy of a person you are. It's a direct one-to-one correlation. So I've tried to cut back. I deleted Facebook years ago. Not really. I log into Twitter occasionally. And then I'm reminded why I don't do it anymore. So I close it 5 minutes later. And I go on Reddit. And again, my Reddit is just like the subreddits that I subscribe to, which is like sports subreddits. There is a couple like cute animal subreddits. There is like entertainment, my online communities. And even then I get overwhelmed sometimes. I'm like, man, I just don't have the energy to be dealing with some of this stuff today. And YouTube, which I do consider a social media. But again, YouTube is very much curated to be like the stuff that I enjoy. Then the algorithm's always trying to get me to watch some like true crime murder mysteries at 2 a.m., which I am not above watching. Not at all. I do find myself suckered into watching... You ever watching a YouTube video? And don't say mine or I'll fucking cry. you ever watching a YouTube video and you're like, this video sucks, but the premise is interesting enough to where I feel obligated to watch it, even though I know it's going to disappoint me. Like, I know this video sucks. I know this video sucks. Usually a big indicator is like an AI voiceover. I'm like, I know this video sucks, but I do want to, I don't know. You've struck a premise that's interesting enough that where I want to know the conclusion of it. But I don't like it. I want people to know I'm very upset about this. I'm watching the YouTube video and I'm shaking my head no so that people know I don't like it. I just leave. I'm like that with any kind of content. And I delete it from my watch history afterward. Yeah, nobody could know I watched that. Sometimes, am I stupid? Sometimes I don't know if the AI voices are AI voices or real ones. Sometimes I don't know. Sometimes people are just very AI toned, you know? You feel me? I don't know. I'm also stupid. Alright, we're gonna get going. We're on day 3. Day 3. Oh, camera's off. Day 3. I'm so bad at telling when stuff's AI. I don't have the vision for, like, AI art. Because sometimes people will be like, look at the leaves on these trees. These are clearly the way that they're oriented AI. And I'm like, I trust you, but I wouldn't have been able to tell that. I don't really see what you're talking about, but you seem like you know what you're talking about, and I don't know what I'm talking. I know I don't know what you're talking. I know that I don't know what I'm talking about, and I don't know whether you do or don't know what you're talking about. So you sort of by default earn the benefit of the doubt. You feel like I don't know. I will let you know if it's AI, and I'll be nasty about it. That's what you can be nasty about it. That's okay. You have nasty privilege. I don't know why my hair is insisting that I do a middle part today. You're just gonna have to work with me. You're just gonna have to work with me here. You're just gonna have to work with me because I don't really know what it's trying to do. Do you like it? Maybe it's okay. I don't think it looks too bad. I just like kind of wish it would cooperate a little bit. Bum ba-dum bum. No, I don't like it. Work with me. That's fine. That's okay. Alright, here we go. Day 3. We still need a hybrid flower. Here's what we're doing. In case you're curious. We are still... no, we're not on that one. We're on the next one. Right now, we're on April... I think it's April 21st. So, that's this date range. And we're still looking for axes to cut down our trees from Nook, so we're checking our shop every day. We're checking our hybrids to see... We're checking our flowers to see if we get a black, blue, or purple hybrid flower. We have had no luck getting that. I think I know a strategy to make it better. It's just kind of annoying. And then we are going to look for and plant more coconut trees. We got a storage item in our house, so that's good. And then we're going to eventually cut all but 15 to 25 trees in our town, leaving a few stumps for the stump bugs. Wait, no, is there any stump bugs in this game? I just realized that. I don't think there is stump bugs in this game. No. Maybe? Is the violin beetle? I don't think the violin beetle's in this game. And the longhorn beetle and the jewel beetle are both on a tree. I don't think we leave stumps. I don't think the stumps do anything. I'm going to get rid of that. I just realized that. I don't think there is stump bugs in this game. Anyway, yeah. So axes and hybrid flower. That's the wrong thing. We got to get that out of here. There we go. And we're at 65 of 184, which means we're just over a third of the way done with the museum. We've been making good progress, notably with our fossils. Not so much with our bugs and fish, but we did get a good bit of bugs and fish so far. I don't have to worry about watering, luckily, because it's raining. We've gotten some bugs and fish so far. We got a flea. Hey, let's talk about the good things. Let's talk positives. We got a flea. We got the coelacanth. We got the coelacanth last stream. That was pretty cool. Yeah, got the flea, so we don't need to talk to new villagers now. Because that was a criteria for them spawning a flea. Let me check these flowers over here, too. Yeah, so, I mean, if we're talking about... We got one painting. The one, attempt that we've had at Reds, we got a real painting, so that's good. Yeah, I think what I gotta do is I gotta spread these flowers out. I gotta make it so that they are not so together. I don't know, something about the way the game works where it, like, checks acres to make hybrid flowers, and how if they're all together, your odds aren't nearly as good, and so how I think I need to spread them out more. I don't really know how it works, but, I mean, clearly this isn't working, so I ought to do something different, right? Thanks, Kelsey, for the 3 months tier 1 on Twitch. I appreciate that. Thank you. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. And, of course, we'll look for our fossils every day as well while we do all those things. Yo! Shrunk Man! Yeah, I got issues, dude. What reaction will I learn? A three-legged dog walked into a saloon, hopped up to the counter and said, "I'm looking for the guy who shot my paw." Like, my paw, like his dad. Like, I'm looking for the guy, it's like an old Western trope. Like, I'm looking for the guy who shot my paw. That's a bit of a fucked up joke for Animal Crossing, man. I don't think they, I know you. That's a bit of a messed up joke for this series, man. They wouldn't do that in Animal Crossing New Galaxy. Oops, I just spoiled it. So I just broke the EULA. Okie dokie. I just wanted to learn, like, I don't need to do this. If you wanted to not talk so much. Like, it's alright. I gotta tap him, or pressing the X button? Okay, sure. I got it. Shyness. Aww, I could be shy now. Yay, that was a waste of time. What a waste of time. What an absolute waste of time. Just, like, a whole minute spent talking to that guy. That just didn't need to do. Just didn't need to do all that. That was just way too much. That was just not necessary. Hey, but it was fun, though. You guys had fun, right? Man, they trusted you. I know, dude. It is funny. People do keep asking, like, hey, do you know anything about the release date of the next Animal Crossing? No! Why would I? Well, you think they're inviting some goofball YouTuber to their headquarters and, like, letting them in on the secrets of the next game? No. I don't know why people keep asking me this. I mean, it's like, it's been years as well. It's not like something recently. I guess more and more as the release date of the game approaches, as if it's even confirmed, but it's just one more day forward in the passage of time, so I guess that by default makes it one less day that we have to wait for it. And so as time goes on and people grow more impatient for a new game, people ask me more and more, and I'm like, brother, I don't know anything more than you do. Thanks, Julian, for the gift sub to Oxbonkus, and Oxbonkus, enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. Always my pockets are full of mail. Oh, jeez. Oh, Better Homes and Garden. Get that out of here. Cosmopolitan. Get that out of here. Publishers Clearinghouse. Get that out of here. Sports Illustrated. Get it out of here. I'm just gonna get them all out of here. Bite the bullet. Fuck. IRS, but who cares? A lot of aggression in chat today. Who's being aggressive? I thought you were all-knowing, Dagnel. No. Not when I ever said that. To use, dude. Yes, man. To use. Remember that you gotta save when you're done playing the game, you hear me? Alliance Against Resetting. Ah, the double AR. They mean business. To use. I love saying use instead of y'all. Everyone says y'all now, whether you're from the South or not. Use. To use. Fuck the double AR. You're gonna get yelled at, man. You're gonna get yelled at. They're gonna come for you, man. I'm so full of rage, Dagnel. I need hybrid flat. Well, that was not very smart. I needed that. I mean, you're telling me, man. I need it. I think, I thought he may be selfish here. I think I need it more than you do. I'm the one who has a challenge to run, and a YouTube video to upkeep, and a video that must get published eventually for the sake of my income and my lifestyle. I mean, I'm the one who needs this hybrid flower, really, more than anyone else. But maybe you do, too. I'm just saying I need it more. Whoop. Yeah, I think I'm going to spread... Oh, this did make a red rose. I just saw that. So it's doing something. It's just not getting me what I need. And it's very sad. How did you get over here? I saw his ass on the other side. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do. But now that I've cleared out this area of... Apparently not cherries. But now that I've cleared this area out of trees, and there was no axe available, I did see... Now that we've cleared the trees out of this area, maybe now I'll use this space. Like, I think I'll put a pair of roses and a pair of tulips up here, and then I'm not gonna make another. I'm not gonna like keep adding to this pile. I'm just gonna say like those two. That's it right there. And I'm gonna do the same thing with tulips, and I'm gonna spread out multiple pairs across the island. Because that's not a tulip. I gotta go grab a tulip. I'm gonna do it like that. I don't know if it'll help at all, but... And it's a bit of a time investment, but we'll see. And then I'll grab another pair of tulips, and then let me grab another pair of roses as well. Ones that aren't dying, ideally. Maybe if you wear the tulip, it will encourage breeding. Maybe. I could try. And I'd look darn handsome while I do it as well, so maybe that's enough of a reason by itself. Make sure I'm on the right spot here. Yeah, I should have grabbed an extra one. And then say, like, okay, next pair, right as they cross over the horizon, right there.
Money, money, money.
Thanks, Queen Rule, for the 100 bits. I appreciate that. Thank you. There. And then another pair of roses right there, and then... I kind of didn't really leave a whole lot of spot for tulips. So I'm going to get these out of the way, I guess. Dagnel, you're looking handsome today. Thanks. Alright. Pop this in my hair. Oh, he looks so darn cute. Yeah, I think that's actually right. I think that's the secret. I'll leave, gosh, I don't want to, like, pluck my wilted ones, because I do want them. Fuck it, I have so many. I literally, especially roses, I have so many roses. I don't care. Just pluck them. And then leave these two roses, and those two tulips, and those will be the ones that I keep here. Yeah. And then I'll put... Can I squeeze anything up here? That's a bit of a tight fit, man. I don't know. That was a bit of a tight fit, but sure. We'll try it. It's enough for room. As long as they're not touching the cliffs. I gotta eat all these cherries. He already spoke to Shrunk? Who's telling me to talk to Shrunk? I already did. He wasted like a minute of my time. He taught me shyness. Are there any mods in chat? Just curious. I mean, me. Is there an issue? Three mods show up. Hi, hello, hey. Alright. If I want to put tulips there...
Money, money, money.
Oh, thanks for the 1,000 bits, Queen Rule. Thank you. Goodness gracious, that's very generous. Thank you. Are we unsupervised? You're not unsupervised, so behave yourselves. Yeah, I think I'll do some roses right here. Or some tulips right here. Or is that what I did up there? Yeah, I did tulips up there, so let's do roses down here. Dagnel, you look identical to your in-game character. No, I don't. You're lying. It's uncanny. It's uncanny how I don't look like him, is what you mean. I'm having a light, crispy crack. Oh, I can't do it today. I'm sorry. I can't. I can't. If you guys aren't going to behave yourselves, then I can't. I'm having a light, crispy cracker right now. I can't. I'm done. I'm done. See ya. I mean, like, whatever. Maybe I'll be... Yeah, I don't know. I can't. I can't today. I can't with this shit. Honestly. Honest to God. I can't do this shit today. Okay. Alright, we got our roses there, we got our tulips there, we got some more roses here. These are just like excess roses, I guess. A light, crispy cracker. Next you're gonna say that like, oh, I have a zesty drink to pair with it. I don't think I'd be able to handle that right now. I don't think I'd be able to handle that right now. I'm pairing it with a zesty drink. No, that'd be it. Why does everyone want my attention? Oh my gosh. Do you have parents? Go bother them. The orphans on their island have no one to bother. I guess the only villager who's been confirmed, and it's funny because I have him in my town. There's only one villager that's actually confirmed to not be, like, spawned. But was actually, like, a product of two loving parents. Wart Jr. It's in his name. Huh? Hi, I'm so happy I can catch a full stream. Totally unrelated to Animal Crossing. I want to know what you think of the real-life Five Nights at Freddy's Pizzeria opening in New Jersey in 2027. This is another situation where I only learned of this information 2 seconds ago when you said it. I don't really know what my thoughts are. I'm only just processing this in real time. You're seeing a man like having to wrangle with this information in his brain right now. I'm having to come to terms with this fact in my head right now. It'd honestly take like 48 hours before I can put out an official statement on what I think about the real-life Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria opening in New Jersey in 2027. Why New Jersey? That's my first thought. But I don't want to be, like, reactive. I don't want to give you my first thoughts. I don't want to give you, like, my reactive opinions. I want to give you my, like, well thought out, like, I've sat on it. I've thought about it. I've mulled it over. I don't want to give you my reactionary reaction. I want to give you, I want to, like, sit with it. I want to come to terms with it before I give you my statement. Because I get emotional. I lash out, and I get emotional very easily. So, I know that it's better if I, like, sit with it and wait for a while before I give my thoughts on it. Thanks for the 10 pounds, though. I appreciate it. And thanks, Queen Rule, for the gift sub to Bunny Snuffs. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy your ad-free viewing. Yo, anyone spot my last fossil, perchance? Those poor kids are dead in a suit and now stuck in New Jersey? Like, dude, man. Like, why New Jersey? Where in New Jersey? Is it going to be lore accurate? I mean, this is a big deal to a lot of people, so I genuinely do not want to have a reaction that would anger or annoy or make some of you sad. Because I know that Five Nights at Freddy's was your Minecraft, alright? And what I mean by that is Minecraft means a lot to me because it was the childhood staple game of my upbringing when I was a teenager. And Five Nights at Freddy's was not that for me. But I know how much Five Nights at Freddy's means to some of you. And so I don't want to be like, oh, Five Nights at Freddy's, it's stupid. It's a Markiplier game. It is a Markiplier game. But that's fine. It means a lot to you guys. And so my first reaction is... But it's really like, come on now. That's not very nice, is it? That's not very nice. It means a lot to people. It means a lot to some of you. If someone did that, if I was like walking up to my paw when I was a kid and I was like, Dad, they're opening up a real life Minecraft exhibit. And he was like, I would be like, aw, rats. You don't have to go to it. No, I know. I'm not going to New Jersey, first of all. Second of all, if I were to go to New Jersey, I would hope to leave soon and not stay at a pizzeria. Well, you're not my dad, right, but still, you watch my streams, you must, even just like the slightest bit, care about what I have to say? I don't know. Maybe you don't. Maybe that's okay. I can't find my last fossil, dude. I'm losing my mind. It's going to be an immersive restaurant experience. Alright, well, I don't know much about Five Nights at Freddy's, but I think I know how it ends. So, it can't be, like, completely immersive, right? It has to follow the law. Good enough. Welcome back, Tropical Rainforest Cafe. I don't think the Rainforest Cafe ever left. Also, who calls it the Tropical Rainforest Cafe? Is that actually what it's called? I don't know what my fucking last fossil is. Oi, Tony. Whatever. I'll just get the two identified. Wait for tomorrow. I don't know if this high... I don't know. I feel like I should plant more than I have. Like, spread them out more. But I'm kind of hoping that what I have now is okay. Because mine is such a pain in the ass to go running around and planting flowers. A bunch of different places. You walked right past it. Where? Where? Where did I walk past it? What are you always moping about? This guy's always got an issue. I think it's fine for me to share that he had it rough. Really? I think you already told me this. Solely about the coffee. Traditional coffee doesn't draw customers like it once did. He was having a hard time filling the seats. He was financially pressed. I swear to God, you've already talked to... It's like he said this to me already, but it's reworded now. At the time, he even considered closing up shop and turning in his apron. Poor thing. When I got wind of dear Brewster's predicament, well, I knew I had to do something. I promptly dashed off the letter, and I offered him one of the museum's room, free of charge. But only if he agreed to move to museum, start a new shop and a new life. He agreed? Duh, he's downstairs, man. You can see what he thought of the idea, and business is booming. Oh, you can't swing a net in the city without hitting a coffee shop nowadays, but in museum, it's still a bit of a rare treat. He loves coffee more than life itself. That's actually concerning. That's a bit concerning. I would actually not hope that that's true. He's lovely. Don't bully him. I'm impatient today. I have a short fuse. Please. Iguanodon tail. I don't think I need that, because, yeah, we already donated the whole ass Iguanodon. So, oh well. Leathers gets real down in his feels in Wild World. Well, not every special NPC does, but a lot of them do. They have these, like, events that are scheduled throughout the year. I guess April is Blathers' depression month, where he has these little, like, mopey dialogues. Dinosaur egg. I do think I donated dino droppings, but not dinosaur egg, so that's 66. Cool. Is your father called Dagnel? No, he's called Richard. Alright, I gotta get, where was the, someone said I walked right past it. Where was it? My last fossil. Where was it? Dick? No, it's Richard, alright? Degenerates. Over there. They lied? That person lied. Who was it? I'm scrolling all the way back up. You walked right past it, and then immediately after that, I lied? What do we do with this person? Do we kill this person? I think we kill this person. Ban? It's sort of like jigsaw mechanism can we attach to them that that makes them properly pay for their deceitful, sinful ways. Maybe like a pair of socks, but inside the socks there's a bunch of like biting, stinging insects. And every time they blink, some like a small amount of like DDT, not enough to kill the insects, but enough to anger them and annoy them, gets sprayed into your socks. And every time you like take a step, there is oh, and by the way, they're like super glued to your feet, so there's like no getting them off. But there is, on the other side of the room that you're currently in, there is a tincture that melts away the super glue that allows you to release the socks from your feet and also the bugs. However, every step that you take across the room to access that tincture is, of course, you're stepping on those bugs and you're angering them even more. Choose wisely. Shut up. Calm down. I am calm. Not shouting. Not screaming. Not swearing, cussing, cursing. Back in the day, Dagnel would have been the royal torturer. Maybe. I bet, like, that was kind of, like, fun. Not, like, because it was, like, torturing, but, you know, working for the royalty, it was probably pretty cool. Probably got paid pretty well. Yeah, I planted those. Probably got paid pretty well. Not Cosmos. Maybe do another Tulip here. Remember that game, Tulip? No, you don't. It's from, like, 2008. I leave no... Yo, I ate and I left no tulips. Oh, I thought I had more. Oops. Oops! For the PS2? I was probably older than 2008, huh? PS2 came out in like 2000, man. Keep getting... It's like YouTube's annual tradition of recommending me a specific genre of videos of people... No. That was good. YouTube has an annual tradition of recommending me videos on my homepage of people shopping at Walmart or Best Buy or any big box store from like the year 2000 to it goes anywhere from like 1996 to 2008. I keep getting recommended these videos shopping at Walmart in 2004, and it's got like the smiley guy, the rollback smiley guy. Which I think they're bringing that back, by the way, due to public pressure and intensity. And it's got, like, PlayStation 2s on display, and all the PlayStation 2 games and Xbox 360 games. Keep getting these recommended to me, and they're cool. I like them. I'm not complaining. That's so specific? It's not, because once the YouTube algorithm gets a hold of what you like, because I say, this is an annual thing. I watched these last year, so it knows I like it. And so it's like, all right, when the times come, we will do it again. We will recommend these to you again. And I'm like, thank you, YouTube. Me at the zoo. You know, I'm starting to see YouTube videos that say 20 years ago. Because they were uploaded in 2006. That doesn't seem right. I mean, it like does, but it doesn't. Like, I know it's right, but man, it's weird. Yo, Dagnel, how are you so calm when you get insulted? Because I know that they're not coming from a place of genuine... Like, okay, here's actually the reason why. I know that when it comes from a Twitch chatter, it's not coming... Usually it's just a light ribbing, you know? It's a sort of give and get relationship. Though I try to not give it as much as I get. Because that'd be a bit rude. But I know that it's coming from a place of light ribbing from the Twitch chat. And so, like, for that reason alone, it's like, whatever. But also, insults pack more of a punch when they come from somebody that you respect. That's not to say I don't respect the average chatter. Find something. Okay, I'll remember that. But you know, like, when you're... Like, if you're, like, okay, if you have, like, your boss at work, and they're always, like, they're an asshole. They're always saying, like, you're, you don't do this, you don't do that, you're so stupid. It's like, whatever, they just do that. They insult me all the time. But, like, when the coworker that you like, and you respect them because they work hard, and you care about what they think of you, were to insult you, you'd be hurt. That would hurt. That would smart. Youch. That would smart. You'd feel like you let them down. That's smart. Fuck! I have literally so many roses. Calm down. That's not to say I don't respect you guys. I just know that... I mean, you're not like... You're... I don't know. Is that fucked up to say? I don't know who you are as individuals are. I don't respect you guys as individuals. I respect you as people to the basic degree that you should respect your fellow man. But... like, you know, we're not buddies. I'm not here to impress you. I guess I'm here to make you laugh. Be impressed at how funny I am. But... I mean, that's kind of it. We're not pals. Your opinion of me holds less weight when we're not, like, pals or anything, and it's not, like, that kind of relationship. I don't know you personally. A film with a production cost of $20 billion and an all-star cast is coming soon. Don't miss it. Yeah, it's the Odyssey. $20 billion? Man, they were so ahead of their time. Yeah, you don't know... I don't know you personally. And you don't know me personally, by the way. You think you do, but you don't. And if you do, well, then you don't. Capiche? No, that's why. It doesn't mean as much when it comes from people that... Some random guy in the street. You ever get some random crackhead on the street saying, like, oh, your shirt looks stupid? Except usually they would be a lot meaner than that. and it wouldn't be about your shirt. And you're like, ah, whatever, you're just a fucking bum. Like, I'm sorry. It don't mean much. It doesn't mean much coming from you. They tell me my shirt is cool. Well, that's cool. Sometimes, like, praise from random people almost feels better than, like, from someone you love. So it kind of works the opposite way. Because it's like someone you love saying that you have a nice shirt. It's like, ah, whatever, you like me. You're just saying that. But a random person saying it for no reason whatsoever is like, damn, you really didn't have to say that, but you did. You must really like my shirt. That means a lot. Thanks for the 400 bits queen rule. Appreciate that. Still no hybrids, can't help but notice. The noticer has logged on, and, yeah, still not seeing any. The noticer. What did I scare away? Is that a ladybug? I already got that. Nothing. Whole lot of friggin' nothing. Just a whole lot of friggin' nothing. Hola. Hola. Thanks, Sleepy Snorlax, for the 3 months. I appreciate that. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. The Binkler, the Jonkler, the Coconutter, and the Noticer. Yeah. Oh, I did get a breed. Not what I wanted. It's fine. At least it did something. That's better than most days where it seems like they did nothing. So some room to throw one down right here. Throw some Cosmos down here. Can't lie, I'm okay with not being personal with streamers and YouTubers. You're providing a service, an excellent service given. You're just saying that. So in a way, it's no different to a relationship with a cashier. That's right, I'm a cashier. That's a good comparison. I'm a cashier. I'm effectively your cashier, and our transaction, entertainment. Our transaction, a good time. Forget I said that. Where's my last fossil? I had this problem yesterday, didn't I? Oh, I gotta go check the store anyway. Still playing the cashier, eh, Squiddy? Yeah, how's the unibrow? This is a random-ass tulip? Mini Botoid. Can they spawn behind buildings where you can't see? I think they have, like, spots where they can't spawn if they're directly behind buildings. But sometimes they do like to hide. That's what I'm saying, like, y'all help me out if I'm missing one. Yeah. Such a pain, 'cause you only get 3. So it's like you're really missing out if you don't get all 3 of them. A cashier the other day asked if I wanted to hear a funny joke. Was it funny? What was it? Did they just say, like, your life? Or did they actually, like, hit you with a joke? Lyso neck. I do need that, and that's the completion of the Plesiosaurus? Is that how it is? I don't know. Anyway. We're at... Not saying that. Iguanodon torso. Yeah, and we're done with that one, so. Dagnel, thoughts on lesbians? Pretty cool. Nice. I see an axe. Beautiful. Lesbians or thespians? Isn't thespians just lesbians with a lisp? Good news, guys. I don't have lice. Well, that's good. I don't want you giving it to my friggin' chat. The bell tolls for thee. It's not for me. Y'all hear an ominous bell tolling? I should have sold my stuff while I was in there. I don't think that's for me. My heavenly and virtuous life? No. It shan't come to an end so soon. Axe. So where is the grove of trees that I should leave? Well, let me at least, here's what I'll do. Here's what I'll do. Here's what I'll do. Shut the fuck up. Here's what I'll do. Alright? You need to calm down. Keep that handy. Oh, I just fucked up my screen region. God damn it, I just fucked up my screen region. Okay, I think it's fine. Give me these coconuts here, and then we'll chop down 4 trees and plant those where those trees are. And honestly, like, that might be enough coconuts. I don't really think you need that many coconut trees. Having 6? That seems fine. Oh no. Carrying too many. See, I hate this tree. I'm not going to put a coconut tree there, because that tree, that thing is just, I want that thing out of there. I don't want that thing replaced. I want that thing out of here. I'll get this one out of here. I'll replace this one, though. This one seems good. That tree's a son of a bitch. I've been bumping into that thing since the start of this freaking town. They grow on dirt in Wild World. Well, there ain't much sand. So... yeah, but also, the reason why I'm doing it where old trees were is because there's random dead spots in your town in this game, and older games in general, where no matter how hard you try, a tree will never... I just did it again. Where no matter how hard you try, there will never be a tree that grows there. Because it's just a pre-generated dead spot. And so you can guarantee that... if you want to guarantee that whatever you plant, as far as coconut trees grows, plant it where a tree used to be. Because you know that that won't be a dead spot. The coconuts look like olives? They do look like olives. I always wonder why they look like that. What oids do you have? I don't know. I have a botoid, a mini rustoid. There's my botoid. I got a dingloid! Hi! I didn't know I got a little dingloid. It's not a wee dingloid, but... ah, shit, I already had a... it's not a wee dingloid, but I do enjoy having a nice little... a nice little dingloid. Let's go. When I played Tamagotchi Life, in case you didn't watch those streams, 2 of my Tamagotchi Life denizens were... Mega Freakoid and Wee Dingloid. And they... well, one of them made me very happy. Wee Dingloid, he was just the cutest little son of a gun. Mega Freakoid. He married Diva. He married Diva. And I haven't played in a while, but as far as the relationship was going very well at all stages, so I have no reason to believe that they're not still together in loving marriage. And they had a child, that's true. They did have a child. They bred. Alright, now I'll just cut down trees. Willy-nilly. Diva from Overwatch? No. I love that crunch sound when your axe loses a bit of durability. It's different than the chopping. See if you can hear it. It's different than the regular chopping sound. You can hear it. It's like your axe cracking. You hear that? That's like... That's a nice little noise right there. Is that everything up here? They did what flowers are supposed to be doing right now. Telling me, man. Keep going, little axe. Keep going, keep going. Come on, come on. Fart. Rats, my axe broke. God, that's what I was gonna say. It's rats, that's what I would say too. Little buddy. And this guy is like me, isn't he? People gotta start saying rats more. Like old Charlie Brown. It's rat. They gotta do that. AC having attention to detail before the pre-lobotomy of AC and H? No, dude. Bad take. New Horizons has great sound design. It's one of the best things about the game. There's actually a lot of attention to detail in New Horizons. It's actually the broader things that I take most issue with about that game. It's like not doing the obvious easy stuff, like bulk crafting. From the start, it took them 5 years, but they got around to it eventually. It's like that sort of stuff. But like little things like the sound design, how when you hit instruments with tools, they make certain noises for that instrument. Every single one makes a unique sound that they recorded specifically for the weird instance that somebody would take an axe and hit a alto saxophone with it. They were like, yeah, we have to have a noise for that. And they did. I think that that's something New Horizons did really well. But I also, yeah, and then I don't really like the hourly music so much. So it's like, you did the little, like, small sound effect, sound design thing as well. But then, like, the hourly music is, like, it's good, but it's not really, like, I don't know, it doesn't feel like Animal Crossing. Doesn't feel like Animal Crossing. It feels like really well-made Flash game. Nah, it's better than that. Do I have another tulip? I don't. It's fine. Alright, we got more trees cut down. That's a success. What day is it where Red sent me a letter? Like, what in-game day is it? Thursday. Okay, so he's gonna be here tomorrow. What was the password? I have to check it again. Because I'm gonna time travel a day forward, and he's gonna be here. I'm selling these flowers. I don't give a fart. Okay. Find something. Alright, find something. Got it. Find something. Ooh! Nice. 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 Really well-made Roblox game. Yeah, maybe. Oops. I'm touching. I watered that wilted flower. Yeah, it's fine, even if I didn't. Yo, we gotta get you on Roblox grind, play some Animal Hospital. I have never played Roblox before in my life. I see it in the same... And this is not good. I'm not proud of this, but I see Roblox in the same vein of Five Nights at Freddy's, where it's a game that a generation identifies strongly. It's a cultural icon of a generation that is not mine. And so therefore, whether it's because I don't think I would like it, or because I don't feel like it's something I can enjoy, I've never played Roblox, and I don't know if I ever will. Stubbornly. I grew up on Roblox, but it's changed so much. Yeah, I don't even know the first thing about it, to be honest with you. I just know it's like a game of minigames. Maybe. I don't really know. Alright, what was this, I keep forgetting. I literally checked it yesterday. Find something. Alright. What do you mean you don't know who I am? I paid you $3,000. Head in the sand? What was it? I'm so demented, I swear to God. I swear to God, I'm getting like ALS, except instead of my muscles deteriorating, it's my brain. It's like SLA. I'm getting the opposite. Find something. Yep, alright. That's dementia? What? What do we got? Got a basketball hoop. We got a trash can. I don't care about that. What the hell is this painting? I've not seen this. What is this? A rare painting? Boy, you ain't kidding. I ain't never seen this painting. Sure. I mean, I'll try it. And good luck with that rare painting. Thanks. What is that? They have not added that to the game. That's the shape. The shape? The shape? That's it? The Kiss by... Not in my face. The Kiss by Limped. Limped? Limped Biscuit? I've never heard of this person in my life. Okay, that made a red. Man, what are the odds that it keeps giving me the same friggin' color that I'm trying to breed? Goodness gracious, I forgot to dig this up. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Hybrids-wise, nothing. Still, I'm only finding 2 fossils per day. Quite annoying. I hope that... Ah, it's Maple! Hi! Oh, hi, hello. Yeah, I'll be your friend. Oh, yes, dude. I'll never forget it. Yes, man. Love Maple. Tulip? No, Cosmos and Rose. You know what, then? Get out of here. You ever play Wii Fishing Resort? Wii Fishing Resort? I've never heard of such a thing. And I had a Wii game, and there's a lot of Wii slop games out there. I've never heard of this before. This is like Bass Pro Shops, Big Bass, hunting and fishing. BJ's Good Ass Barbecue and Foot Massage. Is this like that? I remember Wii Sports Resort. Yeah, and now they're making a Switch Sports Resort, which I might play. Because this got, I'm so mad though. And like, maybe it kind of makes sense because maybe it's not a resorty sport. But fart, they're making Wii Sports or Switch Sports Resort and they still aren't adding stupid baseball. Now, they did add basketball. I don't know how much baseball is a resort sport. I mean, I don't really know how much basketball is either, if we're being honest with ourselves. But, whatever. But there's still no friggin' baseball. Wait, they're not bringing back the best game from Wii Sports. They're making golf again. They're doing a second golf, which golf was the best one on Switch Sports, so, like, whatever. But why? Where's the baseball? So stupid. I think I will play that, though. That'll be fun. When does that come out? Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort are different. I know. I don't know where the confusion is. I'm very much aware of the fact. Wii Sports Resort added more, is a whole new setting. It added more sports. Golf, but not baseball, is diabolical. I don't even mind them remaking golf, because golf was really fun on Switch Sports. It was my favorite one to do. But they're doing, I think, bowling again. And I like bowling, but, like, shoot, man. What? They've brought back, at this point, every Wii Sports sport in either Wii Sports Resort, Switch Sports, or Switch Sports 2, except baseball, right? They've done every one. They haven't brought back baseball, and that's annoying. What about boxing? I think that Switch Sports 2, or Switch Sports Resort, is bringing back boxing, and I think that'll mean that everyone is brought back except baseball. They did thumb wrestling. Alright, let's check this painting here. See, I don't know what his dialogue is for a fake one, so I don't know whether to... But it's good! He put it in his pocket, dude! Let's go! 2 for 2 on paintings. It's easy. It's so easy. That was a rare painting. Man, and Red had me thinking that that was fake, because he was like, good luck with that. No. Cool. Patchy torso. I already have that. I don't know, as a Japanese company, how do you not put baseball in there? Honest to God, they're fiends for baseball over there. How many people bowl in Japan? Is that big over there? Can't imagine people be thumb wrestling. Crazy. Is it too hard? Is it too difficult? Is there too much nuance to the rules of baseball that they don't want to program it? Triceratail. Don't need that. I have the whole Tricera already done. Darn. Alright. That was our first Ophir day with fossils, but I'm still only finding 2 per day. There is one elusive son of a bitch out here that I cannot find. There's a fossil out here that I simply cannot find. I don't know where it is. Oh, you're remodeling, huh? Okay, well that makes it so that there's more chances to get an axe every day. Have I watered all my wilting flowers? I think so. If not, tough. I have another... Do I have a pansy on me? I don't. I have a rose. I'll grab one more rose and... I don't know, throw it over here, see what that does. It's like you only get 1 offspring per day. Despite how many you plant. They are stingy with hybrids in this game, man. Dag, opinion on Star Wars. Never seen it. Can they spawn behind buildings? It might be behind a building. Look, I'm not gonna, like, look behind every single building. If I happen to walk behind a building and I think to do it, I will give it, like, an extra good check, but... I don't know. It might be behind a building. I'll figure I'll find it eventually. I think it might be behind one of these trees, which hopefully, in chopping down all of them, I'll hopefully find it. Maybe. Let's see. You've never seen Star Wars? Why? This is all caps, by the way. Why have you never seen Star Wars? I haven't. No way you haven't seen Star Wars. Yeah, yes way. Go away, con artist. Actually, he's gonna try to sell me a different kind of insurance now. Relax, it's easy. He's gonna make me do another questionnaire. Honestly, I don't know if it makes him stop showing up if I buy the forgery insurance and also the B insurance. I don't think it'll stop him from showing up. I think that he'll, Wait, did I just say Monday? What do you think of me? Sure. I didn't mean to change the day that Red shows up. I guess, yeah, I thought it was locked after you said... Oh, I'll just have to change it back to Friday at some point. I guess that's not a bad thing, because now I'm gonna get him again in only just a couple more days, so... Maybe not a bad thing. Oh well. I wanted to keep it on Friday. Yeah, so now he's gonna try to sell me, forged painting insurance, in case Red sells me a forgery. $6,000! Whatever. Why are you entertaining this freak? Honestly, I thought that by just buying his insurance, both the B and the painting insurance, it would get him off my tuckus, but I think he will just keep showing up. But now I have to talk to him a third time, because I accidentally changed the stupid date that Red shows up. When I have all my dates planned out for Friday, but now I've changed it to Monday, like a fool. I made the decision not to sigh. Hey, whole family. Hey, thanks Bird Crossing for the raid. Thank you. Hope your stream went well. Hi. I'm Dagnel. I made the decision not to sigh, but when I hear myself doing it, it makes me sigh all the more. Sigh. Love, Mom. That's such a mom letter. Extremely mother energy from that. Get out of your wicked flower. How are things? It's aight. Can you reset the game? No! You the same kind of energy as, like, you pass by an exit on the highway that goes to McDonald's, and you're like, can we go get McDonald's? No, you can't get McDonald's. For what? It's not even like we have food at home. It's like, no, I am not stopping on a whim. Everything that I'm doing, I have momentum right now. I'm not stopping everything I'm doing to go and fulfill your little fantasy. Seeing the mole. No, we're not getting McDonald's. If I really wanted to see Rossetti, I would stop and see him. If I really wanted that Big Mac, I'd stop for McDonald's. But no. I'm busy. I've got shit to do. But Mom... Oh, see, another offspring that isn't what I need. And that's like the only... There's only like one new flower per day. So like that was it. The fact that it wasn't what I need, that means I'm done. Nookway. There's no, like, days that need to pass for the store to upgrade in this game. It's really nice. Unfortunately, Nookway is the last upgrade that we're gonna get, because Nookingtons requires another player to come and visit and buy something from Nookway to upgrade to Nookingtons. If I had played on the Wii U, I could bypass that, because they took out that feature for the Wii U, being that there was no online capabilities in the Wii U version, so it was only fair. Could that be the fossil that I've been missing? It was a bit hidden. It wasn't completely obscured, but it was a bit hidden. Oh, I did get another pansy. I guess I can throw that together with another one. Honestly, I don't even care. Get out of here. Can you get Lengad for that? No, it has to be, like, online. This is the first console that... I think that this was the first Nintendo console that had Wi-Fi connection, so they were really looking to flex that. And so they made it so that you need to have somebody come and visit in order to upgrade to the last tier of shop. I remember being on, like, a coach bus for a field trip. My, like, 8th grade field trip, and me and my friend... I was playing Wild World, and I was like, yo, dude, I need Nookingtons. Can you come over and buy something for me? And we actually, I think you could do it through local play as well. I think we did it through local play. So you don't need Wi-Fi, but still. Wow, hey, finally! Goodness. Gracious me. Art. I thought I checked all the flowers today. That snuck up on me. Alright, I'm so done with all of these. I am so done. I'm digging up every flower in town. Every single one. I'm so done with these things. Only took 7 hours. Yeah, I mean, we also got, like, a lot of other things done in those 7 hours, but... Yes. Goodness gracious, man. That just took way too long. What is up with the flowers? They are just brutal in this game, man. It's crazy. Alright, but that allows us, of course, to get the peacock butterfly. Which, we can get in May, next month. But before I go to May, the sole goal of what I have to do now is keep buying axes from the store, chop down trees, and get my town looking, or, well, not looking good, but optimized for bug spawning. Actually, it's actually gonna look fuck ugly, but that's good for bugs. They love it. So I'm going to destroy your home. Sing that shit, my cousin. Thanks, Muge Akayama, for the raid. I appreciate that. How was your stream? Hi. I'm Dagnel. I'm gonna keep this, actually, right there. So it's not in my inventory, but it also doesn't wilt and die. Very clever, you see. I'm gonna keep that right there for when we need it. Because if that gets destroyed, I probably will end stream, actually. I'd probably not continue streaming. I have to make another one of those? No. Wear the flower, attract bug to your head. That'd be kind of cool. And then you can, like, hit yourself with the net. You can just, like, hold it, like, in front of you and just be like... And if you miss, you get concussed and it knocks you out, like when you get bit by a scorpion or a tarantula. That's quite the strategy. Yeah. What's up, Viatopia? Yeah. At Nintendo, hire this man. Yeah, actually, though. It's the same. Yeah, I don't think I got a shot. I don't think they want me. Not qualified. It's truly so fucking crazy. I think about this sometimes. It's actually crazy that if I didn't do YouTube, boy, I would be lost, man. If I didn't do YouTube or Twitch, so like, I don't have a degree. I like dropped out of college. Before this, I had nothing going on. Just not a damn thing. As it turns out, most of your favorite YouTubers really aren't that, like, smart or educated. Maybe some of them are, and maybe actually a lot of them are. But a lot of us are kind of like, deadbeats that got lucked into being able to do this for a living, which is why you shouldn't invest too much energy or emotion into them. Oh, I did get 3 fossils. Nice, I finally found my 3rd fossil. I wonder if that was that one I got against the cliff. So basically, we're all doofuses, and you shouldn't really invest too much weight into what we say, because a lot of us are not very educated, and if it wasn't for being lucky enough to do this for a living, we would kind of be no better than the average grunt worker. So if you don't respect the average grunt worker, don't respect YouTubers either. Which you should respect the average grunt worker, because every person deserves respect, but are you going to listen to what they have to say? An axe. Now, this has taught me skills. Whoa. Some of these guys looking a little messed up here. Oh, it's a spotlight item. Oh, okay. Where do you announce these? I gotta check the board more. They don't have like a little birdie on the board that indicates when there's a new message. Dude, I could have been missing spotlight items because I didn't know that there was a spotlight item today. I gotta be checking the board more. That thing had some jowls too, man. Golly, that thing was looking a little messed up. How many spotlight items are there in the game? I remember in City Folk, I want to say there was like 48? Maybe more. I think there was more. A lucky gold cat. Right, that's them expanding. That's the fishing tournament. That's them expanding. That's someone talking to themselves. That's the fishing tournament. That's someone talking to themselves. Point special. Okay, so I haven't missed anything. That's good. But there's no like little chirping bird at the top of the billboard for me to indicate that there's a new message. So I gotta make sure that I'm diligent about checking that. Because I don't want to miss when there's a spotlight item, obviously. Lengad, what the fuck? I am so glad I clicked off when I got to Lengad's message, because that was messed up. That was truly a bit... That was crass. Alright, I think... Where do I want to, like, leave trees, though? Yeah, see, I feel like... I don't know where I want to leave them, to be honest with you, but... What was it? Don't. If you saw it, don't say. Alright, it was disgusting. I'm gonna get this one out of here. And this one out of here. Oh dear. If you saw it, don't say it. Alright, it was disgusting. You can rewind the stream if you want to see what it said, but don't say it. It was abominable. I'll leave. One right here. It says leave 15. This axe is not even had a chip in it yet. What a monster! This thing is... It's not even cracked yet. This thing is a beast. This thing is a machine. I'll get rid of this one. It says leave 15 to 20. That sounds like a lot, but alright. I want to like make sure that they're not too close together. Spread them out. I tried to eat the money. I tried to eat the money. L axe, it chipped? No, dude, that thing would have died. Most axes would have died in the amount of work that this thing did, and it's only got like 1 chip of durability missing. That's crazy. Did I tell you about my friend who thought I stole his Webkins, or thought I hacked his Webkins account when I was a kid? And he called me, and he was like, if you did this, we can never be friends ever again. And he was like, I swear, on the verge of tears. And I was like, no, man. No, I didn't hack your Webkins. And he was like, oh, okay. I didn't, by the way, in case you were curious. I don't know how I would have even done that. I should check my webkins? Maybe that would be better to leave in the past. I don't know if they're like Nintendogs, where if you neglect them for a couple decades, they die. Well, no, they don't die. Your Nintendogs don't die. I think they do run away, though. But if webkins can die, they would most assuredly be dead. Valid crash out on his part. It was probably like a big deal. You know, I say this like I'm goofing on him. But no, it was actually probably a really... Like, I would probably react in a similar way. I just thought it was funny, because I thought it was relatable. I was like, no, like, this seems like something I would do. They won't die, but the account gets deleted after 7 years of inactivity? Am I crazy? That's not that long. That's not that long. 7 years of inactivity for an account to get deleted? Like, what are they saving the room for? Do you need the space? You guys know the first terabyte hard drive came out in 2008? That's a lie. Well, maybe it's not. Greetings from Germany. Love your videos. Ah, bonjour. Thank you. Mercy. Okay. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not counting coconut trees. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Hey, that's between 15 and 20. Alright, so outside of all these trees that I have, every tree on the other side of the bridge can get chopped. Yeah, we're good. Lucky. Maxwell. Daisy. Lucky. Maxwell. Daisy. You know what's so pleasant about that? Is you can hear the smile on that woman's face as she's saying Daisy. Lucky. Maxwell. Daisy. You can just hear the smile on her face when she's saying that. Seriously, listen to the soundbite. You can hear it. You're like, what a pleasant smile. I feel warmth from that. I really do. I feel the warmth from that. LOL, he said bonjour when it's Germany. Haha, this streamer is such a fucking idiot. Ha! This guy sucks. He thinks bonjour is German. What a maroon. You're right. God, I'm such an asshole. Let me actually get rid of these. You can't plant flowers like that? Sorry, I gotta calm down. Like, actually, though. Okay. Herman is actually a former MLB pitcher. Yeah, pitched the perfect game. Among other things that he's done. Oh, I gotta get these fossils ID'd as well. Alright, your Spotlight product. I guess he does tell you when you walk in, but I don't have to walk into the store every day. Why do you have unarmed and passive as a stream tag? I don't make my stream tags. They're auto-generated by Twitch. Twitch has a AI that watches your stream and generates tags. If you as a human do not set your tags manually, they have an AI that does it. Because they want people to utilize the AI or the tag feature. And so they have an AI watch your stream and assess the nature of your stream and make tags as necessary. Kind of like those AI stream summaries that you're seeing sometimes. Dimetrodon skull's already been donated. I need the torso for that. It's like they're trying to understand, so like an AI is watching your stream to like do the AI summaries, and they also do it to like make tags for the streams. And so all those tags are what Twitch's AI assumes. Ooh, Sharptooth is new. That's what Twitch assumes is relevant to my streams. It's sensing me as a person. So whatever it says is not what I think of myself. It's what the AI thinks of itself. It's hot today, man. I have my fan on. Gotta get that fang. Whoa, what's up with the hair today, man? You guys fucking with it? You guys fucking with the... When I got my hair cut, somebody, the guy who cut my hair was like, you got a good head shape for a middle part. What do you think? Dimetrodon skull. 2 Dimetrodon skulls. Hair looks good. It reminds me of Blathers. God. You got that wiggly cockroach antenna thing? Dude, I know, and it's annoying because I can feel it brushing against my brow. And I want it to stop. This is loosey-goosey hair. Guys, you want to know a big development in Dagnel's life? I can run... this is maybe not that crazy, but... for the first time since I was in, like, grade school, I timed how fast I can run a mile. And I can run 1 mile. Now, if I wanted to run 1 mile and just 1 mile, I could probably do it faster. But I do a 2-mile jog every other day, because I've been trying to do that. And so, when you want to do 2 miles, you're not going to run as fast each mile as you would if you were just doing 1 mile, because you would just go full send for the full mile. But when you do 2 miles, you're like, alright, I gotta like preserve my stamina for 2 miles rather than just 1 mile. You understand. So I could probably do faster than this, but the first mile of my 2-mile run was 8.5 minutes. And I used to be a high 6-minute guy when I did cross-country as a kid. So 8.5... And this was when I was half the age that I am now. Less than that. So, it's not bad. I think I can... if I wanted to do a full send mile, I think I could get into the 7s. But I did... The first mile was 8.5, and then the second mile was just over 9. So that kind of told me that I'm at least keeping it... Like, I'm obviously slowing down a little bit, but I'm keeping it pretty consistent. Do a full send mile? Should I do it right now? No, I'm not. I could set up my phone to, like, stream. And then go and run the mile and see. But no. No, I do it every other day, and I did it yesterday. This is when I timed it. No, I wouldn't disappear. I would set up my phone so that I could... Hang on, maybe I could do it right now. How do I do it? Is this how I do it? Oh, my phone's like dying. It's how I did the Lego Snoopy. Hi. So what I could do is I could take my, phone, like how I have it set up right now, and just go run the mile. And it's desynced. You're gonna be like, it's way out of sync. I know. But you see what I mean, though. Like, I could take my phone. Yeah, it's got like a 5-second delay on it, I know. But I could take my phone, and I could go and just do it. I could go run it right now. But I'm not going to. Up close and personal? How many miles is a 5K? God damn Wedgie City down here, man. What the hell? How many miles is a 5K? Whoa, what's up with the gifts? First of all, red. Get milk here. It's 3.2? I could do that. I've done a 5K before. 304 points. Every week, 304 points. Mom's got a gift for me. Whenever I eat a piece of fruit, I think of you. That crunchy sound you made with every bite. I miss your crunch. She misses my crunch. Hey, you. Yeah, Dagnel. Stung by a bee? Lyle can tell. Your face? Gross. Here. The money? Yours. Benefits. Take them. Bang. Thanks. How much do you guys think it's gonna be? How much do you think it's gonna be? You think it's gonna be... It costs 3,000 for that? Pears. Yummy. It's a whopping 100 bells. Which means you have to get stung 30 times in order to get paid out to make the insurance worthwhile. And I think that once you get to 29, they stop sending it so that you'll never make your money back. I don't know if that's true or not. Maybe that's not true. I don't know. But I feel like you never make your money back as well. Another fun feature of that. Let me get these damn cherries out of here. I remember getting 1K. Maybe you get 1K for a fake painting, but for getting stung by bees... I don't know. We're definitely going to get a fake painting at some point during this run, so we'll be able to see. Thanks, Blondie, for the Prime. I appreciate that. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. Maybe it's 1K for the fake painting insurance payout, but, yeah, getting stung by bees, that's only 100. It's Maple. Let's see if there's an axe. A maximum of 10 bee stings. So you get a third back. You get a third back. That's crazy. No axe. Unfortunate. Oh, I should have sold the cherries. Is there like a trash can I can use in this town? I miss the drop box from New Horizons, man. So handy. Thanks to Jessica Carr for the 3-stream watch streak. I miss being able to stack the fruits, really. That would be most handy. The recycle box? Yeah, but... closer to the store at this point. It's just as fast. It really is dependent on which one you're closer to. But then the recycle box fills up. Wasn't there one in Red's place? Well, he's gone now. He'll be back tomorrow, though, but probably with not a trash can again. Maybe I'll buy it if he has another one, or if Tom Nook has one. No axe. I have gotten 0 of my fossils today. There's one. Should I check Booker? See what he's got? And the lost and found. The fossils look so edible. Somebody said last time I played Wild World, I think it was, they were like, I don't remember if it was this game or City Folk, but they were like, the holes look so good. Like the holes that you dig with your shovel, they do look good. Those are some like nice looking holes. They're very round. It's weirdly like, in a game where everything is so polygon, they're weirdly round. I like it. They look like holes. Yes. No. Don't be dismissive by simply saying they look like holes. No, they don't. They look like more than holes. They look satisfying. It's like making a grilled cheese sandwich. It's like, it's not just like that it looks good. It's got like sustenance, you know? Whatever, you don't get it. You can't see past its simple ways. It's not simple, you're the simple one. Eat Arby's. Believe me, I get it. I know you get it. That's because you have vision. You're a complex human being. It's like a Rorschach test. You know what I'm talking about? Where they give you like the ink splotches and you have to tell what it is. I can't do that though because that's why I struggle so much with like. You ever go to like therapy and they always give you these forms, especially like before your first visit? They'll be like, "How have you felt like this, that, and the other thing in the past week? Strongly disagree." And then, like, 3 things in between, and then strongly agree. You need... Patchy tail. Don't need it. You need a short answer prompt area next to that question, so that I can explain the nuances of exactly why I have answered the answer that I answered. Because I would be like... Disagree... But, hey, you know, like, sometimes I really do feel strongly. But, I mean, if you're, like, asking only about the last couple of weeks, then, you know, I would say, like, you know, it hasn't been. But, you know, like, historically, there has been times in my life where I felt like this. But, you know, like, it doesn't really line up with the timeline that you've given in this prompt. But I want to make it very clear, like, this is something that I struggle with. And this is something that I want to work on in our sessions in the future. But it's like, shut up. Just answer the question. Fern fossil. Wow, 0 for 3. Unfortunate. Are you a person who only ever selects strongly agree or strongly disagree on these forms? I'm very much I usually will answer in the middle. I'd say like 75% of the time I'll answer somewhere between strongly agree and strongly disagree. Because I want the therapist to understand I can recognize the nuance in my emotions. I can understand that not every day is a bad day, and the bad days are plagued by, you know, different symptoms of different things. The therapist needs to understand that I have a complex understanding of my mental health. I'm not complex enough to understand how to get better, but, you know, the therapist needs to understand. I need my therapist to like me. Alright, we good? Got our fossils. No axe. INFJ. I've taken this stinking 4-letter exam. I don't remember what I got. I don't really think it does anything for me. I need to be the best in class. See, I was never like, I need to be a best in class, but I need to make people like me. The teacher needs to like me, at least. I don't gotta be a star student. I knew I didn't have the brain power to be the star student, the #1 best egg in the class. But I'll be darned if I didn't, like, if I wasn't a pushover for anything the teacher wanted. Because, God, if they didn't like me, that's my life. Over. Alright, so we're gonna get red today. I don't remember what his answer was. Lengad is problematic media. It's alright, he's in cryostasis. He's secure for now. He's like an SCP. How would Lengad answer the therapy questions? I don't think Lengad would even begin the steps to understanding his mental health. I think he thinks that that is, quote, for pussies. Hey, that's him speaking, not me. If you think that's problematic, that's Lengad. That's not me. Anybody a hoochie coochie mama in here? I wonder if that's a coelacanth. Nah, it's fine. It's wet. Was that Dagnel or Lengad speaking? What'd they say? I haven't said anything in the past 30 seconds before this. Alright. Where was red? Get milk here. Okay. Strange one. Why buy the cow? Get milk here. There's no punctuation on that, was there? Alright, good. Hello. That is the... I should know this. Is that the fine painting? The basic painting. I knew that. Well, I need that. We're 2 for 2. So, let's see. I need one more fossil. No trash can. Excuse me. Well, yeah, I should check this. Holy shit! 43.1 inches! Oh, the flea market's coming out. Oh, remember we were using that flea market for the Deaths challenge. Ah, right. We don't really need money for this though. 43.1 inch honker. Honkeroni. Anyone else stay up the night before a fishing tournament in this game and catch, like, sharks and ocean sunfish so that you knew that the next day would come around, you would win? I love doing that. I love doing that. Bring it back. Bring back the fishing tournaments being about the size of the fish. Unfortunately, size matters. When it comes to the fishing tournament, size matters. I'm tired of the just catch this amount of fish in 3 minutes. I guess that's fucking stupid. That is one of the worst things that they did in that game. It was making the fishing tournaments and the bug-offs about how many bugs you can catch in a 3-minute window. Like, what, dude? That gets old. You don't think that that wouldn't get old after, like, 2 times of doing it? God, even if you wanted to change him from being just about getting the biggest creature, you could do something more fun than that. It probably wouldn't take too long to think of something just a bit more interesting than that. God, so lame. Alright, we'll do the painting first. Let's see. Get the good or bad news. We're 2 for 2. That's a different reaction. Okay, he says, wow, okay, so he doesn't even say it. He doesn't bury the lead this time. He just comes right out and says it. Who now? This painting, upon closer inspection, it is a counterfeit! In other words, it's a forged painting, not an original. Alright. 2 for 3, though, man. That's still pretty good. If I would be thankful if 2 out of every 3 paintings I found for the rest of this challenge were real. I would be so happy. What even is a lead? I don't know, to be honest with you. I'm not saying that, but we do need that. I swear I've looked this up before. How do you pronounce this?
Archaeopteryx.
Archaeopteryx?
Archaeopteryx.
Archaeopteryx. It's the Archaeopteryx. Guys, we have it.
Archaeopteryx.
It's the Archaeopteryx. Alright, cool. Well, we got that. 69. It had wings and looked almost exactly like a modern bird. As such, most scientists believe that it was the true avian ancestor. Our most recent studies, however, conclude that the lineage is not direct. Current hypotheses point to multiple ancestors, some yet to be discovered. Aw, dude, yeah, you don't gotta apologize. Archaeopteryx. Simulation world? How would the fossil end up being fake? Do the villagers bury them? Yeah, it's just like a bunch of like... It's like a bunch of like little tykes, bones buried around. We don't need that. Some like crude paper mache, like dinosaur bong or something. And then Blathers is like, this is fake. Dinosaurs would never smoke weed. Dinosaurs would totally smoke weed, by the way. Gotta be honest with you, Blathers is the expert, but I'm gonna disagree with him on that one. He thinks that dinosaurs wouldn't, if they could, smoke weed. They absolutely would smoke weed. Aliens would smoke weed. He wasn't there. He doesn't know that they didn't. Well, we can make a lot of conclusions about dinosaurs just in what we found. Like, we see that they have rocks in their stomach, which means that we must make the assumption that they use the rocks to digest their food. We found that out earlier. That's quite the conclusion to jump to, just because you found some lousy rocks with the fossils, and I'm like, well, you dug them up from underground. Of course you're going to find rocks with them. So wouldn't it be obvious? Why are we saying that the rocks are obviously like a sign that they used them for digestion? They made that conclusion. Dolphins get high off pufferfish? Is that right? Do they do that in Minecraft? Hey Dagnel, first time catching you live. I watch your live stream archive when I work from my home bakery. Thanks for the quality content. I appreciate that. Thanks for the 10 pounds. Appreciate it. Glad you enjoy the streams. Thank you. They do that in Minecraft. They like... What? That's crazy. Dolphins do a lot of freaky stuff. I know, I watched that King of the Hill episode. almost May. There's a guy on... He was on Twitter a lot, but he moved to Blue Sky. And every time it's like the last day of a month, he posts the Justin Timberlake, "It's gonna be May" meme. He does it for every month except the day before the month of May. He does it like on July 31st, he did it. I think that's a pretty funny bit. I think that's a pretty good one. X, the Everything app, formerly known as Twitter. Yes, you got it. That one. A Harmonoid. Oops, I'm sorry. I will never stop calling it Twitter. I do find myself, this is like the devil in me. It's like the angel and the devil on my shoulder. Because sometimes I want to find something from Twitter, and so I will Google the contents of the thing that I'm trying to find. Like, I remember a funny post I saw years ago. And so I'll Google the keywords to that funny post, and I'll get through typing the keywords, and then of course you have to do the thing where you have to say specifically what site it came from. And I do find myself, it's an internal battle that I must fight every time I get done typing the keywords, because now I must type either Twitter or X. Now, folks, I don't think it takes a genius to understand that it's a lot easier to type X into the Google search query than it is to type Twitter. And so, especially if the keywords that I just got done typing were really long, I may not have the finger energy to type out Twitter, or at least I'm at the point where I'm like, fuck it, I just want to see the results. Just type X instead of Twitter, and you'll get the same results. But I don't. I make an effort to still call it Twitter in my Google search queries, but I'm going to be honest with you, that part of me that does that is beginning to shrivel up and die. I might start typing X. Because that's 6 less letters. And if I put like a bunch of keywords in there, that's like drill post, how do I get cowboy paint off a dog? If I just typed how do I get cowboy paint off a dog, I don't want to write Twitter. That's already more letters than I know. That's so many letters. I'm tired. But that's too damn bad. I do it anyway. You know what I mean? If you're searching Google, you can use the advanced search option site:/twitter.com. Okay, but you are making more characters when you do that. You're doing the same thing that I'm doing, but you're making it more difficult. I think you just wanted to flex that you knew that. I think that's the only reason you typed that. I think you just wanted to flex to the folks that you know how to utilize Google search queries to know how to search specific sites. Yeah, I know. I think you just wanted to tell people that. Because that doesn't solve my problem. Parents who type HTTP www. Dude, did you ever, like, have computer class as a kid, and there was a site that your teacher wanted you to go to that day, and they would write the whole motherfucking URL on the whiteboard? And I'm talking about all that gibberish that comes after the .com / as well. I'm talking about all that extra little bogus that comes along with it as well. If you had to get redirected to a certain page on that website, they wouldn't tell you to go to that website and then click this, and then that to get to that thing. They would be like, we're going to skip all those steps by making you type 50,000 characters after the / of the website. The whole 9 yards. Just tell me to go to the homepage and then tell me how I get to where you want me to go. Smitty? So I heard you got hitched. Another one bites the dust. Stop by when you visit your folks next. From Smitty. Smitty Werben Jaegerman Jensen? That's crazy. Dagnel, are you a nerd? What do you think, man? Licking doorknobs is illegal on other planets. Come on, man. I feel like we've kind of hit a... We've stalled out on these fossils here. Peking man. Yeah, never mind. We're good. 7 day. Peking man. There's only 2 more one-part fossils remaining. The dinosaur track and the trilobite. Peking man is significant because he lived roughly 500,000 years ago. Onk. Who? Well, that, and he is said to be a link between apes and humans. What particularly fascinates me is that he knew to use fire to cook. I know how to do that. Is he stupid? Is there some, like, genius revelation? Peking man's lifespan was a mere 14 years? Wow, really? Damn, so not Unk. He died nephew. He was nephew till the day he died. That's crazy. Peking child, yeah. Seismo chest. I do need that. Only one more. Only one more for exotic bird bingo. I like to shoot the felt off tennis balls. I'm gonna ignore that. But I do want to say Seismo tail. That's not what I need. I'm ignoring that. But you guys do love the smell of, like, fresh tennis balls, right? Like, when you first crack open a thing, like a tube of tennis balls. I've never opened a can of tennis balls. That actually pisses me off greatly. Go to your store right now and open a fresh... You don't even have to buy them. You can just open them. No! Well, maybe they're sealed. But if they're not sealed, just take the lid off and then put it back. Smell them and then put it back. And then you don't even have to buy them. They smell so good. I love the smell of chlorine. I don't know if it's called chlorine. Peeling back the can on one of those? Yeah, as long as there's no, like, plastic seal on it, it's fine to just take the lid off and then put it right back. Nobody will ever know. They're not sealed for freshness. The tennis balls, I don't think, need to be fresh. This boy don't sell axes no more. I get why my dog likes them so much. Dude, if they taste as good as they smell, man, I get it. I really do. I really do. What is this guy? Oh, it's Mr. Penis! And a saguaro cactus. What if it says tamper evident, do not remove? Should I still open it? No, find a cheaper one where they don't bother sealing it. And also, dude, I'll be so for real with you. If the tamper evident seal on my tennis balls is broken, who gives a fuck? It's not food. I don't really care. Are they not gonna bounce as well? It's no big deal. Wow, way to properly identify that cactus. You think I don't know saguaro cactus? I know saguaro. Oh, come on now. You gotta give me a little bit. You gotta, come on now. You think I don't know what a saguaro cactus is? Come on now. I'm better than that. Do not give your dog tennis balls. They have fiberglass in them, and you can file your dog's teeth down to nubs. If this was true, why wouldn't everybody be saying it? Why wouldn't I have heard about this until the ripe age of 30? Don't you think that that would have been helpful information, like, 28 years ago? Seriously, like, is that true? Because if that's true, then why have why, that seems like something I really, really, really should have known at this point. It only applies to traditional tennis balls. Okay, so if you go to PetSmart and you get the tennis balls that are specifically made for dogs, those are fine? Pushing 40. Yeah, I'm halfway to 60. Don't forget to dilute your electrolytes. I'm not drinking my electrolytes today. That being said, I had raspberry one after my run yesterday. Shit was kind of... It's pretty good, actually. It's the first one where I was like, damn, no, that's actually pretty damn good. It's not like I can get used to it. I don't have to get used to it. It was just good from the start. Raspberry was straight up bussin'. Yeah, that's what I would say if it was 2021. I'd be like, yes, it's straight bussing. Like, I'm bussing on this right now. That's what I'd say. We don't really say that anymore, though. Nobody answered me. Is there any hoochie coochie mamas in this chat room right now? Don't make me ask again. What's going on, guys? Nice miss. The hell is a hoochie kooky mama, dude? What the hell are you talking about? Barnacles. I found my fossils pretty quick. Okay. I gotta urinate. Let's run a prediction. How many of the 3 fossils that I have... Start prediction. How many fossils will be donated today? I have 3 fossils. I have total donated 35 of 52 fossils. And I have 3 fossils today, unassessed. How many of those 3, with that information in mind, how many of these 3, this is for Twitch only, I don't know how to do it on YouTube, I don't think YouTube allows this. How many of these fossils will be donated? Like, how many of them will be new? 0, 1, 2, or all 3? Alright, let me use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Exciting results await. Yo. Alright. Let's see. 3 fossils. How many will be donatable? 0? That'd be sad. Although we have had an 0 for 3 day already, so. Mammoth torso is new. I was just looking at the mammoth on my spreadsheet, and I was like, we haven't gotten either part of the mammoth torso, or the mammoth in general. Torso and skull. That is new. So all the 0ers are already out. Or 1 for 1 so far. I think 1 is probably the most likely answer, right? Terror right wing is a duplicate, so that's 1 for 2. So that's the all 3 gang out. Oop. So it's either 1 or 2. It's probably like a 1 in 3 chance that this can be new, so the 1s are looking pretty good, I would say. Dimetrodon torso is the last piece of the Dimetrodon that needs to be donated. 2 out of 3. Choose outcome 2. Congrats to the 2s. Hey, that was fun. The Dimetrodon is complete. Yes, hooty hoo. I shall compose myself. He was getting a little bit crazy there. I think he needs to calm down. It lived early on, when dinosaurs first began roaming the Earth. And actually, to be quite accurate, it's not a real dinosaur at all. Yeah, I remember somebody asking me what my favorite dinosaur was, and I said the Dimetrodon, and somebody was like... So I actually knew this. As we know, dinosaurs were cold-blooded and could not change body temperature, but the Dimetrodon could. It used its distinctive back to control heat. For this reason, it's what we call a mammalian reptile. Oh, okay, right. I think that's what they said exactly. After they were so flustered and their fucking glasses fell off their face, they told me it was a mammalian reptile. Dagnel, idiot. And then the glasses fell off their face again. Alright, now check for an axe. I'm getting very few axes this challenge. Uh-oh, I was about to get back from my work. I was just about to get back from work, from my lunch break, and now I fear I'm just gonna watch this. Well, now I'm gonna sit here until you go back to work. If you guys got a problem with me sitting here and doing nothing, go thank you know who to thank. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. You teachers ever, like, real shady and do that, though? Where they're like, okay, now the entire, like, one kid's acting up, and the teacher gets so mad that they give the entire class a pop quiz or something. And it's like, fart! So. And it's like, well, now we're gonna do a pop quiz. You all know who to thank for it. And they all just, like, peer over at TJ. Fucking TJ. I'll wait. Oh, it's so cunty. Why do they do that? I'll wait. Arms crossed. And they only say it after the class has already started to quiet down. Class is acting a ruckus. And the teacher just sits there, arms crossed at the front of the class. And the kids are like, shh, 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 dude, stop. And it's only after the class quiets down do they say, I'll wait. We've already stopped. Just say what you wanted to say. Quit being a little hurt about it. Never in my 40 years. I heard that a lot, man. And I have a hard time thinking that every time I heard it, it was really the worst that a class has been behaved in their 75 years of teaching. Any of you guys my age and you kind of come to the realization that some of the teachers that you had when you were a kid are probably dead? Because I think about it, I'm like, 6th grade? I had an old-ass teacher in 6th grade, man. I have a hard time thinking that she's still alive. My kindergarten teacher? That was 25 years ago. She wasn't an old lady, but if she, you know, she is now, if she's still around. My 3rd grade teacher was old as hell and mean? Well, that was when you were, what, like 8? And you're probably not 8 anymore. So... see ya. One of mine was in their mid-70s, and that was 18 years ago. Hey, there could be like 93. 93-year-olds out there. Maybe you didn't like them, though. In which case, no, they're probably dead. What the fuck was that? I just heard like a cowbell. Seriously? Does somebody have a cowbell outside? Is there a cow in my house? You know what I've been hearing a lot of? Because, dude, this is crazy to me because I never had this when I was a kid. Classic that it only takes me until I'm 30 for me to experience my first ice cream truck. Somebody in my apartment complex owns an ice cream truck. And I actually don't know if they live here, but they're always coming through here. It's always at like 5 o'clock in the evening, an ice cream truck passes through my apartment complex. And I never understood... Dude, I didn't even think these things were real for a long time. Because everyone always... Like, in cartoons, it's like, oh, it's the ice cream truck, it's the ice cream truck. I didn't know that that was a real thing. I never had an ice cream truck when I was a kid. I never had an ice cream truck went around town when I was a kid. I didn't think such a thing existed. I thought it was a myth of cartoons. I already got my fossils. I thought it was a cartoon myth. But yeah, no. And like, I did know that they were real before it started rolling around where I live now. But never have I really witnessed one that came around often. There's just an ice cream truck that'd be passing through like 5 days a week around like 5 o'clock in the evening. It's crazy. I saw a dude order from it, like an old-ass man. So, like, what's stopping me, right? If an old-ass man's ordering from it, what's stopping me? I probably should, just so I can say that I ordered from an ice cream truck. But, like, what's the etiquette? How do you do it? Do they only take cash, usually? Do they have like, one of those little self-service kiosks where it asks for, like, a ludicrous tip just because they put a little bit of fucking ice cream in the cone? I don't want to, like, stop the ice cream truck, man, and have them make me an ice cream only to realize that they only take cash, because I don't really be carrying cash on me. These are the things that go through my head that don't go through that old man's head. The old man, first of all, probably just carries cash on him, so it wouldn't even worry about it in the first place. But that old man, even if he didn't carry cash, he wouldn't worry about stuff like that, because he's an old man. And he doesn't give a shit anymore. But me, the young man, who still needs to maintain, like, I don't know, a bit of, like, dignity in the eyes of others, I still care about stuff like that. It sucks. I wish I didn't, but I do. Unfortunately, I do. Tall cactus. Now I gotta get some cash out just for the damn ice cream truck. Crazy. It's really gnat. Swear to God, this place. Dude, you know what I fucking saw in my apartment? This place is so ratty, dude. I hate it. This place is such a fucking rat house. I don't know if I saw a single one of these ever before in my life before I saw one yesterday. I saw a fucking silverfish in my house. Which, by the way, they look nothing like they do in Minecraft. The Minecraft thing? Yeah! Doesn't look anything like them. Can you guys actually help me? Because I did reverse image search, and it told me that it was a silverfish. Can you guys confirm for me, though? Because I'm pretty sure it's like the Google AI that does that. Let me pull it up here. Let me send it to myself on Discord. I have a DM with myself in Discord, and it's literally just for sending things from my phone to my computer and vice versa. Jesus. Is that a silverfish, guys? Yeah, that's a silverfish. That was in my house. I can literally look right now where it was last night when I took this picture. Look at it, dude. It's got, like, butt antennas. This freaky looking thing, man. Oh, God. I'm sorry. If you like bugs, you're not going to like me. But I look at that and I'm like, I feel gross. Like, I feel like they're all over me. It's freaky, man. They're harmless? I know they're harmless. I don't care. They're harmful to my eyes. Ugh. Get yourself some house centipedes to eat them. They're a sign of humidity. It has been humid. Like, in general, outside. I don't know if my apartment is humid. I'm sure that there's humid parts. It was right by a windowsill. Does that add more context to it? It was right... that little, like, there's a little, like, trimming above it. You see that? That's because it's right underneath my windowsill. Yeah, I think they like to eat drywall, books, cardboard, etc. Good thing I rent. If I don't get my security deposit back because they find a big old silverfish ate out a chunk of my wall. And they say they're not harmful to humans. Nice, dude. You got right in the middle of where two spots could have been dug up. They love eating bed sheets and tablecloth. Stop. My bed sheets, man. No, that's the worst thing you could have said. Seriously? Because now I'm going to be freaking out when I try to go to sleep tonight. Why did you say that? Oh, why did you say that? Oh, God, I'm going to have to, like, shake out my sheets before I go to bed. It's like... Bonnie's going to think that I, like, shit the bed and I'm trying to, like, roll out a turd. And I'm like, oh, God, I hope she doesn't see it. And I'm trying to, like, shake it out. Get out of there. But it's like, no, I'm just looking for the silverfish. You don't shake out your sheets before going to bed? Not unless I shit the bed. No, dude, I've been going to bed really late lately. It's kind of bad. You ever find yourself, like, slipping into a bad habit, and you're like, ooh, I'm slipping into a bad habit, but I don't care. Oh, I'm starting to sleep in a little bit later. I was starting to stay, I think it was like 2 o'clock last night before I went to bed. That's not good. That's not good. Tricera's already done. I know I'm doing it. I don't really care. I know it's good. It's bad. I've been waking up at like 10 o'clock in the like, damn, it's almost the afternoon. But, like, I'm not gonna do anything about it because I don't have the mental fortitude to be able to do that right now. Starting to throw. What was just throwing one back at the end of a hard shift is now throwing one back at the end of every shift, hard or otherwise. Dino droppings. Fuck off. So these fucking bugs. I would like these things more if they didn't fly around in my face. Oh my fucking god, get out of here. I'm gonna lose my mind. I swear to god. I hate bugs! Is this a speed run? Technically, yes, but you'd be fooled into thinking that it isn't, based on my rather lax... you know, I'm not really going that fast, you could say. Alright, Parasaur Torso's new, though, and that's number 74. We've only gotten fossils today. Dude, we haven't caught a single bug or fish today. Because I'm trying to damn get this town in ship shape here. Kind of a bad stream if you're looking for, like, museum completion. Did he talk about the Parasaur? Because I completed the Parasaur, I thought. But I didn't see him give a spiel about it. I could have just missed it, though. Parasaur. Oh, yeah, I haven't donated the skull. I don't know why I marked it off on my spreadsheet, but no, I haven't donated the skull yet. Interesting. It's timed, yeah, it's just timed. It's not really a speedrun. I have a beetle tattoo, but one of those things came near me, I'd scream and cry. For real, man. I can appreciate the aesthetics of a bug, but I don't want it near me. My god, imagine like a Hercules or an elephant beetle flying next to you with those like giant wings creating that like low hum of a bug's wing. It's like the sound of a bug in your ear. You ever get like a fly that buzzes in your ear and it's like really loud and it's unpleasant? Yeah, imagine that, but it's like 100 times bigger. Oh. Oh, I think I'd actually have a stroke on the spot. I would have an instant stroke. God, I'm itchy. I swear to God. I swear to God. I'm so easily... I don't know if it's gaslighting, but just mentioning, like, a bug on me, around me, or knowing that there is a... Not even just mentioning it, like, seeing one. And I just feel like they're all over me all of a sudden. I would like to like bugs, because I would like to like pretty much everything, because life's more enjoyable when you like things. And I would like bugs if it didn't, just at the mere mention of them, make it feel like they're on me, you know? Anyone else have that? I feel like they're on me. Every little itch or sensation on my body is, that's a bug, and I gotta, like, slap it. And I look like a fool when I do it out in public. I see, like, a big wasp, and I'm like, ooh, stay away from me. And then 30 seconds later, I'm still walking down the street, and I feel like a tingle on my leg. And I'm like, ah, it's the wasp! And I start slapping it. I start looking like I'm doing, like, square dancing. Rare middle part Dagnel? Hey, I'm just trying something new. I'm just kidding. I slept... I think I showered... Well, I know I showered. It's not I think. I showered yesterday, and... the way that I, like, did my hair, I think, like, I don't know. I didn't try to do this. Okay, we have our... Hang on, where are we at here? Okay, so we have our hybrid, and we have our trees cut down. All right, hang on, let me... I think I might want to finish my trees first, though, before I go to May. Yeah. Let's go to, like... When did I start? I started on the 6th. Let's go to, like, the 14th. And let's do... this, and then we'll go to the next day. Like, we won't get anything this day, but we'll go to the next day. Yeah, I have to fix red as well. What day is the 14th? Because Lyle will visit on a Saturday. So... yeah. What day of the week is this? Tuesday. Alright, so that means 15th Wednesday, 16th Thursday, 17th Friday, 18th Saturday. Alright, let's go to the 18th. Fix the day that Lyle's, or Red comes into town. What did I say? The 18th? I'm hoping that probably like 2 more axes should get the job done. That's the hope. The 18th. Can you give us a progress update for those like me who are tardy to the meeting? All that I've done today is fossils. As far as things that I've donated, it's only been fossils and 1 piece of art. All that I've done, other than that, was get a hybrid flower, finally, for the peacock butterfly coming up in May. I've cut down most of the trees in my town. There's still some more that I need to do before I move on. And that's it. It's really been like it's been a housekeeping stream. More than a donating stream. Alright, let me change this. What? Oh, I guess this is still the same time that I talked to him last time, technically. Well, we'll just have to fix that at a later date then. No, I wanted to toss some. I think one of these will be red. Oh, Savannah. Oh, and the Savannah move out. Oh, see ya. You don't have to ask me twice if I want to toss it, by the way, game. Oh, Lyle, because I got stung by bees. Hey, I appreciate that. Make room. You don't have to ask me twice. Yeah, I guess this is still, I don't know, the game, like, remembered when I talked to him on this date last time, and so, even though I technically started a new day, I hope it's not locked to Monday now. That would really suck. I don't think it will be. I think I just have to find a new Saturday instead of one that I've already played on. Oh, somebody dolled up their little house. Oh my gosh. I guess maybe... Is it the Flower Fest again? No, Tortimer's not in the plaza. Ah, somebody did some work. What are you so happy about? Axe. No. Spotlight item? No. Okay. What if I go... I talked to him also the Saturday after this, I think, so I don't think that would help. Alright, we'll just keep going day by day then. Ah! Oh, menu navigation when I'm not even looking at the screen. Is your spreadsheet viewable? Yeah, you'd want to look at my spreadsheet, don't you? Nasty thing. No. But I can make it that way. Eventually. Share it. I just gotta get some, like, as I've been playing, I've been noticing stuff that's wrong with it, so I don't want it to, on my side, I don't want it to be inaccurate, when I share it with people. I want to at least make sure it's right first, so... Maybe after the video gets published, I'll make it public. Alright, well, wait, hang on. I just threw out Red's letter, and I forgot what he said. Somebody will rewind the stream footage and see what it was, right? On my side, that's right. Think like it's what like every lawyer on a billboard says, is like, Edgar Snyder is on your side. There's never a fee unless we get money for you. That's what Edgar Snyder always said to me when I was a kid, and I didn't really understand what he meant. On your side. Oh, point special. Wow. Well, I'd sure love to buy an axe from you and take advantage of this, but you don't got an axe. Dickhead. On your side. Yeah, that's true. It's more like a local news station. KDKA. On your side. Hello? Mute Dangle / hide Dagnel. Why are you trying to mute me?
It's 420, bruh.
I'm sorry, I'm obnoxious. On my side. On your side. What was it? You know what I've been addicted to lately? Graham crackers. Specifically the honey-made honey ones. Not sponsored. Alright, what is it? Grass is greener on my side. Alright. Let's see. Since I rewound the time, I'm wondering if there is a painting in stock, or if he's still not selling one from last time I was here. Oh, hi. This is also one that I don't recognize. That's a lovely painting. Okay. That's another one that they haven't re-added since at least City Folk. Alright, cool. Let's make a prediction. For Twitch. Start prediction. Painting. Painting. Question mark. Real or fake? 1 minute. Graham crackers and milk are so good. Gotta be honest with you guys, gotta be vulnerable for a second. I'm not a dipper. It's not true about everything, but you know how people will take Oreos and they dip them in milk? I don't get it. I don't really get it. I don't see the appeal. I don't see the appeal. You don't need to be a dipper to enjoy the fine things in life. Oh, I know. But, like, cookies in milk or Oreos in milk, that's... I'd just eat the Oreo or the milk. Just, like, separately. Or the cookie. No, I don't want to dip. I don't want to dip. I've never understood that. No. Not for me. Man, this dude does not sell an axe. Regardless of what you think is right, always bet against the odds. Well, how's the odds any heavily weighted one side or the other? I think it's just 50-50, if I'm being real. I don't think it's weighted, really. Bug in my face. Do you see the bug that's flying around in my face, or do I just look like a crazy person? Do you see it? This little gnat or whatever? Crazy person. Okay, but do I look like a crazy person because I am a crazy person? Do I look like a crazy person because I'm going like to a bug that you don't even see is in front of my face? It's too small to see? Why the hell do I buy a $700 camera if it can't pick up the bug that's in front of my face? Why? What's the point? Alright, we'll start with the painting. Get the prediction. Alright, moment of truth. Come on. Man, he had me thinking. He had the first two being real. He had me being like, oh, man, maybe this won't be so bad. And then he goes, and then the next two, both fake. He had me, that sucker. He had me. He had me thinking that this wasn't going to be too bad. I look like Simon Cowell with his hair. I gotta get rid of it, seriously. I look like Simon Cowell.
Money, money, money.
Fix it.
Why Tom Nook no selling the ass? Hey, what's the only fruit that can't get married? The cantaloupe. Ha 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 bells.
Thanks for the 100 bits. Amber. I already got that. Are you gonna keep the fakes in your house or just getting rid of them? Nah, I just probably get rid of them. Let's just be... I mean, this is already gonna take a long time. If I'm like trying to set up a little fake art exhibit in my house, that sounds like a lengthy detour for something that's already going to be quite the odyssey. See? It's like a little like pop culture reference there because of the Odyssey. That was a book, by the way. Alright. Yeah, no axe. I don't get it. I thought it was a poem. I mean, I don't know. The Odyssey. Oh, there's a mourning dove outside. Hi. I like you. Those are the ones that go like, woo, 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 woo. You know those ones? Those are those ones. There's a mourning dove on the power line outside. Let's see if I can call it. He looked at me. Woo, 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 woo. I think he likes me. Is it in your room? No, it's outside on the power line. I just said that. That was a terrible impression. Fuck you. Fuck you. Honestly. Can't stand you people. Criticizing my impression of a mourning dove. He liked it. That's all that matters. I don't give a shit if you like it. Hell with you. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me, honestly. I was gonna say something before that. I don't remember. Forget it. It's long gone. This dude doesn't sell axes anymore! He sells little dharmas! He doesn't sell a freaking axe! Where did they go? Okay. Alright. This time for sure. I always said it, April 22nd is my lucky day. Man, he's still chilling up there. These people who live in my complex, they have like a little deck, which by the way, extremely jealous because I don't have a deck or porch to put anything on. But they have like a porch where they put a bunch of like plants and bird feeders. And all the like house sparrows and blue jays and all them, they all go for the seeds in the feeder. The mourning doves are intelligent and smart. They hang out underneath, and it's always like, because it's always a dogfight for getting a place on that feeder. There's always birds like, ah, get out of here, it's my turn. They're always fighting for position on that thing. The mourning doves are intelligent and wise. They hang out underneath the feeder for all the seeds that the birds on the feeder drop. They're just like picking up the scraps. Very intelligent. They don't have to like bump elbows trying to make room. They just hang out underneath. They're very smart. They're clever little birds. He's still there. He's looking at me, dead in the eye. You guys want to see him? Take a picture of him. Nah, you can get my location if I do that. Nah, never mind. There's a giant building in the background that's easily identifiable. Nah. Are you in hiding? No, I just don't want random people online to know where I live. Dude, I've seen enough rainbow videos to where ooh, a spotlight product. Okay. Alright, he's got the... Where'd you get this? How did you get that? Put that back! What the hell is wrong with you? Yeah. What? Give me that. Dude, he's got a satellite, too! What are you doing? He pillaged the entire outer space! Are you a maniac? What the hell is wrong with this guy? I will piss on the moon! Alright. Hey, I got another axe. All it took was the literal moon to be sold. Oh my god, this thing... This is the weakest axe I've ever had. It's already taken 2 chips of damage. Remember that one that went like 20 trees before getting a single ding on it? Because now I'm probably going to need like at least 2 more if this thing breaks soon. Every tree that I get out of this thing is a blessing. It's like I'm a terminal cancer patient. Every day that I get to live is a new blessing. But sadly, we're dead. Sadly, we've perished. What am I gonna do with this moon, man? Do I just put this in my house or something? Do axes have varying durability? My understanding is that every time you hit a tree with an axe, it has a chance of going 1 stage lower in its durability. And after 3 times of doing that, it breaks. That's my understanding. So it could be random. You could go a lot of trees without it breaking. You can go just a few. Well, I feel like there's like a minimum of at least like 5, I don't know, trees that you would get out of it. Right in the middle of your room. Just the moon in the middle of my room. Is that for all games or Wild World? No, New Horizons has a set amount of durability for their axes and all their tools. Stupid game. But every other game, yeah, that is how it works, except for the golden axe, which of course doesn't break. Well, I say of course, like it's obvious that, oh, the golden axe, it wouldn't break, but golden tools in New Horizons break, so maybe that's not so obvious. But yeah, we're gonna still need a couple more, at least a couple more axes. That was not a very good axe right there. That was a bad axe. Crap game? It truly is a crap game, truly. Morning Dub is gone. I hope it's eating some seeds and shit right now. Like, if you were a bird, or if I were a bird, I won't speak for you. If I was a bird, I'd probably be, like, eating seeds and shit right now. I might be, like, pooping. Maybe I'd be hanging on the power line with my buddies. Or perhaps nesting my young. Feeding them. Bugs and worms and shit. That's probably some shit I'd be doing right now. I'd be riding the heat wind circles. Do you know when birds circle in heat pockets? I can't say I do. Dagnel, do you think you would reincarnate as a bird? No. That's so much mail, dude. What the hell? Oh my god, my mom just keeps sending me fruit, which is actually great compared to... Oh, I got 300 points! Oh, because I bought this stupid moon. I'm a bronze member now. Yeah, and then old Lyle. If I wanted to reincarnate as anything, what would I want to reincarnate as? Dude, it's a boring answer. I think I'd probably just be a human again. If I had a choice. They live the most dynamic lives. You know what I mean? The most interesting ones, anyway. Ew, really? Yeah, dude. Definitely. You ever do the fun little Wikipedia game where you look up someone on Wikipedia who died on the day that you were born, and then you pretend that you were that person and they're in like your past life? You ever do that? Just a fun little... It's just a fun little game. It's like taking one of those like BuzzFeed quizzes that tries to find out what like, you know, bone you are in the skeletal muscular system. It's like, oh, you're the humorous bone because you're always the life of the party. It's like one of those, except it's It's not stupid. I think that's a you thing. Well, make it a you thing and do it. Yeah, I'd be Freddie Mercury. When the hell did Freddie Mercury die? You were Freddie Mercury? That's pretty cool. He died in like... Did he make it to the 90s? Like, obviously not age, but the decade. I got a drug cartel leader. Dude, honestly, it's been so long that I don't even remember what the hell mine was. So the way that you do it is you do it in quotes. Died... And then you write... Died the date. And then cite... Wikipedia.org. John Jubert. Serial killer. John Jubert. Serial killer. I see it. You seeing a little John Jubert in me? Damn. Hello. Nice. 2 axes in a row? Boy, you're spoiling me. You got a... What is that? Not a roulette table. Oh, it's a mahjong table, huh? Yeah. Man, I watch people play mahjong on Twitch sometimes, and they be saying some shit like, Pawn! Ricci! And then, like, the whole game ends. And, like, the board explodes, and some dude loses all their points, and someone gains all of that person's points that they lost. And it's like, Pawn! Ricci! Their score's, like, totaling up. And it's like a Shiba Inu just took all of this, like, anime girl's points. I'm like, what the fuck is this game? It makes no sense. One day I'll learn Mahjong and learn what the hell they're doing, but... Till then, I am a very confused man. It also takes 45 hours for one game. I don't mind that, to be honest with you. I mean, isn't that what D&D is, basically? Fart. That's how I feel about baseball. Baseball games are 2 to 3 hours, alright? Let's not be dramatic. They're 2 to 3 hours. They're not that bad. Also, it's an intricate sport. There's actually a lot going on, even if it might seem like there's nothing going on. It's actually a lot... There's a lot of action happening, even between the pitches. It's a fascinating game. Oh my god, it had another break. Well, the fact that I'm finding so many bees is at least an encouraging sign that there isn't too many trees left. Therapy, tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Thank you, phone. Probably means I can't stream tomorrow, because it's already 4 o'clock right now, so... Unless I wanted to make it a shorter stream. Alright, is that... No, it's not every tree. My god, if it breaks on this tree. Oh, it got another crack. But, no, it's alright. That's not every tree. I think I have some down here still. Oh, maybe not. Maybe that is every tree. Yeah, I know I got these ones over here, but these are the ones I want to leave. So maybe we're good. Oh, no, I see one across the river right there. Okay. That everything? What's up, C's? That's what I call them, because I'm cool with them like that. Alright, I think that's, every tree that I want gone. Cool, that means we can finally move on. We've done everything that we needed to do in April. We got our hybrid flower. We got our trees cleared out. We've caught everything that we want. And we've done everything that we need. So now we can finally catch bugs and fish again. I always hate this part of the museum run because it's just like housekeeping. Getting the island or the town in optimal shape to make the rest of the run easier. I don't like it. It's boring. But we're done. So now we can move on. Right? There's no more. I think we're good. Maybe off stream I'll pick up all those cherries because they are kind of annoying, but it's fine. Alright, cool. Yo. Thanks, Happy Hime, for the Tier 1 membership on YouTube. I appreciate that. Enjoy your emotes. But not your ad-free viewing, because you don't get that on YouTube. Alright, let me put this axe away. Luckily, while we were doing this, we got a lot of fossils and a couple pieces of art donated, so it's not like it was all for naught, like we weren't doing anything towards progressing the museum. I'm glad we were at least able to knock out a lot of that more boring stuff, but nobody watches these museum videos for donating fossils and art, so I'm glad we got it done. Alright. Oh yeah, I wanted to put the moon inside. And we have 2 fossils as well. Yo. Thanks, Kofifi, for the 8 months as well. I appreciate that. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. Oh yeah, and by the way... Fuck you. I have the moon in my house. Holding the moon like it's nothing. Well, it's low gravity, right? Because the gravity's not as strong on the moon, so it doesn't weigh as much. Duh. Alright, 2 fossils. Are you holding the moon on the moon? No. Do I look like I'm on the moon? Open your eyes. Parasaur tail. Already donated. I need the skull of the parasaur. When I was 7, I deleted my brother's Wild World save file with the completed museum. Am I the villain? Like, actually, though? Oh, T-Rex torso's new. Nice. 75. Is that what my tracker says? Yep, tracker agrees. Yeah, actually, though. What the hell? A full museum in this game is really hard. That's actually a bit messed up. YTA, you are absolutely the asshole in that situation. I hate that subreddit, dude. I've said this before. Oh. So much content online is outrage. As people come home from work and they're like, oh man, finally, I come home from work and I finally get to come home and do everything that I wanted to do. And they go on and they watch shit on TikTok that makes them mad. And then they go on Reddit and read things that make them mad. It blows my mind. I don't know, man. Whatever. Old man. Alright, so we're going to move on now, with all that taken care of, to May at 9 a.m. And there, we need for bugs, just the peacock butterfly, which we can now get with the hybrid flower. And for fish, we need the goldfish, the pop-eyed goldfish, the frog, the bluegill, and the seahorse, along with the clownfish and zebra turkeyfish, but we already got those. And then while we're there, we're going to buy a painting from Red, although I accidentally did set the day that Red shows up now to Monday, so May 1st is a Friday. So, I guess I'll do, what would that be, May 4th then? Let's go to May 4th. You ever stretch so hard you almost pass out? Yes. Dag learns about rage bait. I'm not just learning about rage bait, like it's a new concept to me. It does, what I'm saying is more an observation of how content is online anymore, about how much outrage can we cause. Because of course outrage breeds engagement with the content in question. And merely just making a statement about how I don't understand why it's such a popular means of consuming media, when all it is just, here, let me tell you about, let me read a Reddit story about how a cop shot someone's dog, and it's like, geez, you're gonna wind your day down by watching that. Crazy to me. Y'all, is Dag officially Unk? Yeah, dude, I don't care. I could be Unk. But one day you'll be Unk too, and you'll realize that maybe I had a point. Alright. So Red should be here, I think. If I did this right. I didn't get a letter. Oh, 450. Yo, the moon brought me over 304. Let's go. You seem like you could be a D1 rage baiter. Oh, I can be on occasion, but when I do it, it's on my glasses. When I do it, speaking of rage baiters, this guy. Is it Monday? Oh my god, everyone's flowers are dying. Is it not Monday? It's Friday. Oh, I said it's the 1st. I literally said I was going to do the 4th. And I didn't. Oh well. Like, when I do it, it's because I'm being, like, obtuse about something deliberately, because I'm trying to get a rise out of you guys. But it's not because, like, I'm reading a tragic Reddit story or something like that. Or, this is one that I see a lot of. A trend that I'm noticing on short-form, media websites, pick your favorite one, is I'm seeing people LARPing as, like, oh, like, they work as a cashier somewhere, and they'll LARP as themselves as the cashier, and then the customer that comes in that annoyed them, or they're playing, like, the annoying customer, and the customer is like, oh, I'm entitled to do this, and they're playing, like, both characters. It's like they're LARPing as the very thing that angers them. And I'm like, Why are you LARPing to outrage yourself and the people that watch? Why do people like this? It is called acting, I think. Well, no, acting is what you do when you're good at acting. If you're not good at acting, you try acting. That means you're LARPing. Know the difference. Like storyteller TikToks? Yeah. But like, I don't know. They're like acting it out too. And I'm like, why? Peanut has a flea. I don't care. I already got the flea. Finally someone uses LARP correctly. Yeah, it's like, I don't... This isn't like... They're not acting. This is not like a part in a movie. They're very much like... role-playing a customer that walked in and angered them the other day for whatever reason. And I'm like, wouldn't you want to just like not worry about it? Wouldn't you want to just like move on from it and forget it? Wouldn't you not want to share this experience with others because it might annoy or anger them? Maybe you can commiserate in how customers are annoying or brain dead if you work in a retail space, but I don't know why you'd want to come home from that job that angers you so much because of those customers just to watch reels about how annoying customers are. Wouldn't you rather watch, like, Family Feud or something? And, like, eat ice cream? They do it, it's like a skit without a punchline. It is. It looks like a skit, except it's like a one-man band. It's just them. And they'll always word it in, oh my god, this is the thing that I hate about TikToks and Instagram Reels is the like condescending tone when they're trying to like teach you a lesson. Just it makes me want to like rip my eyeballs out of my head. It makes me want to rip my eyeballs out of my head. It's like, I'm trying to think of an example. Are you okay? No! Snobby for the sake of it. It's like, okay, just thinking of an example. It's like, you work at the zoo, and you want to make a little TikTok about how someone brings their kid to a zoo, but the kid is really loud. And you are like acting out as you play the role of both the person who works at the zoo and then also the parent of the loud kid. And you make an argument for each side. You, of course, taking the side of the zookeeper or whoever. And then you also play out the argument of the parent with the screaming kid where he's like, oh, well, you know, he's just like that. He's, you know, it's a public setting. He has the right to be. And it's like, why are you... It's just weird. It's so weird to me. It's so weird. And the way that they talk is so agitating. It's annoying. And because you're talking about it now, you're now indirectly sucked into the chaos of all of it. Well, hey, if you saw like a wildfire burning, would you be like, ah, there's a wildfire over there? Or would you just be like, I do not see it. This is my wildfire. I can't pretend it's not happening. I can't pretend like it's not out there. I'm seeing it all the time. LOL, that's a bit different. No, it's not. I just hate those TikToks where like somebody's trying to play the sane person and they also play out the insane person. And it's like, look, I agree with you. On a moral level, I agree with you. I think that you are, in this case, in the right. But why do you need a bunch of people telling you that you're in the right to believe that you're in the right? Why don't you just think that you're in the right? Why can't you just have, like, belief in yourself? Why do you need the validation from external people online? Parasaur tail. The worst feeling in the world, I agree with you, but you're fucking annoying about it. My god. It's not the worst feeling in the world, but I do feel that sometimes, and I'm like... Sarah's done. It's called farming engagement. I know what it's called! I literally do this for a living. You think I don't know the tricks? You think I don't know all the tricks? You think I don't know? I know. I don't do it. Doesn't mean I don't know that it happens. Happy birthday, Snoopy. It's Snoopy's birthday today, in a more positive news. Trilobite. Hey, that's new. 76. Trilobites existed long before dinosaurs, I'll have you know. At the time, there were very few enemies, so they absolutely thrived. For protection, much like a pill bug. Hey, 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 whoa, whoa, whoa. That wasn't necessary. That's like when the person you've been cool with says like something controversial, and you have to wonder if there's like other things that they have that they think that don't align with you. And you start to wonder, like, oh man, is this just like the first thing in a number of things that I'm going to learn about this person that makes me slowly not to like them as much? Oh no. Oh no, they're getting too comfortable around me. They're starting to share their more radical opinions. True colors are being shown here. Sad. Oh. I want this. Aw, look at him, dude. Look at that little guy. That's me. Oh, dude, I gotta like fish and stuff. Great, that's awesome. I can fish again. Holy shit. Forgot about that. I gotta put this bear in my house though first. Oh god. Get out of here. What, he jumped over my foot. You can't do that. Nice, dude. Turn him this way. Yeah, I feel like that's the correct orientation. You got a pet. That's no pet of mine. Alright. Let's plant this hybrid. Let's get all these flowers out of the way. They're gonna take up a lot. Now that I actually need some bugs, it would be wise of me to get all these flowers out of the way. Oops. He just picked up nothing because he trampled it. Is this your house, goat? I don't think so. I think this is Peanut's house. Yeah, look at how many bugs are on these now that all the trees are gone. Cockroaches and pillbugs share a common ancestor, so you basically just stomped on Pillium. You and Donald Trump are both human beings, so you are basically Donald Trump. be serious with me. Alright, is that all the flowers? Anyone else got a fetish for putting flowers around their house? Okay. Pop this. Alright. Let's take this flower out of my hair. Put this down. I did that to make sure that it didn't wilt. And now I have to make sure I don't trample it. And hopefully there'll be a peacock butterfly on that before too long. So, that's the only bug that we need. I'll keep that handy nearby the river while we look for the goldfish, Popeye goldfish, frog, bluegill, seahorse, all except the seahorse from the river. Dag, it's 6 in the morning for me. Don't ask about flower fetishes. It's too early. I didn't ask you. I asked the game. Second of all, it's 6 a.m., but it's like 4 in the afternoon for me, so skill issue. That's it. Ooh. Wait, is this a pitfall? Because I think I already had all my 3 fossils for today. Yeah. Well, that could be a goldfish. Don't go under the bridge, man. Oh my god, I'm not gonna see it. I have to use sound. But sound is so much slower. Whoa, little gupster! Whoa! Little fella! Hey, alright. That was for, June. I'll take it, though. 77. Alright, and the only thing I need in the ocean is the seahorse, so that's the tiniest size possible. That's just a sea bass. You don't need that. You don't need that. Could be that. Hey, Dennis, first time catching you. Oh my god, okay, I don't know how to explain what just happened. I was looking at my screen to read that comment, and then the chat box, which has a slight dark, transparent background to it, which almost looks like how a fish shadow looks in this game, was planted in the bottom left corner of the screen. You can kind of see it, you know, down there. And I swear to god, I thought like the whale. I thought there was like a whale down there. That was the craziest thing. Hey, I got a peacock butterfly. Jesus. Alright, good. 78. That scared me, dude. I thought I had, like, a whale in my town. I got the peacock. Anyway, thanks for watching the videos. I'm glad that they help you relax. Alright, now just fish. Limited edition whale. Well, you know the whale was in GameCube. I guess I don't need this now. I'll put it back in my hair. Put it back in my hair. There we go. Oh, cutie patootie. The ice cream truck. What did I say? It's 4:25 p.m. What did I say? I said it comes around about 5, so I was a little bit wrong. The ice cream truck's outside. I hear it. Oh man, if only I wasn't depressed, I would go get some. I'm also streaming. It'd be rather unprofessional of me. Popeye. Ooh, that's the harder one between that and the goldfish. Nice. Take it. Is that tiny? No, it's small. What could be small? Bluegill. I need a bluegill. Oh. You ignore me? I feel like this is trash. Why do I get the strong urge, sensation that this is trash? Nope, it's a bluegill. Never mind. Goldfish, frog, and seahorse. Man, that's not bad. I should check my ponds for the frog. You're able to hear it when they're in there. So that one's not in there. I have another one by my house. That's kind of cute. I have a little pond by my house. Nope. 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 These could be things I need still, but without really a way of telling, I'm not going to worry about it. Do I need anything this size right now? No, I only need tiny things in both the river and the ocean. So I only need the smallest shadow size for what I need. Tiny in the river for the goldfish, tiny in the pond for the frog, and tiny in the ocean for the seahorse. So I'm only looking for the tiniest shadow size things. Little itty-bitty boys. Like, not that. Even though I did accidentally scare it away. I'm glad I did. I don't want to go get the ice cream. I already explained my anxiety about the ice cream truck earlier, where... First of all, I feel like... Dude, I saw the funniest friggin' post the other day. Ah, dude. And you ever see something that's so funny that it, like, pangs throughout your body? Or maybe you feel so called out by it that it, like, sends, like, a shockwave through your body. You're like, damn, I feel so seen. Or I feel, like, soul read by this comment, by this post. I saw a comment, I saw a post. I gotta pull it up. I literally sent it to myself in my personal Discord DM. It says, it's from someone on Twitter, @GhostWorld. That's world with a U. And it says, I literally get embarrassed doing anything. I wear sunglasses when it's sunny, and I'm like, this is so humiliating. And I laugh. I know it doesn't sound funny if you don't resonate with it. But that's fucking funny, dude. Because that is me. Not even about the sunglasses specifically, dude. Because yes, I also do feel that. I know I never wear sunglasses because I'm like, what an asshole, dude. What is this stupid wear the sunglasses? Dude, just... Really? You're trying too hard. But that's also me about, well, it's like the ice cream truck. I'm like... I'd feel like such a doofus. I'm ordering ice cream from an ice cream truck. What a doofus, man. Are you serious? What a goofball. Seriously. I saw another comment that really resonated with me that's sort of along the same lines. I don't think this is something I need. It just looks... It's rather large. It's probably a carp, though. Yeah, forget it. I'm saying that because I accidentally pulled up too soon, and I'm going to pretend like I didn't want it anyway. Little trick for you. What could this be? Ooh. Yeah, okay. There's another comment that was like, I also sent this one to myself as well, because I was like, damn, no, that shit that's so real. It said, I'm constantly running through excuses in my head for why I'm doing things in a certain way. I'm ready at any time to be accosted. That shit was... That one wasn't as funny. That one was just like a holy shit, wow, someone else does that too? I pretend sometimes that I have like a chat in my brain. And you guys are constantly questioning why I'm doing things the way that I'm doing. And I'm talking about like menial shit as well. Stuff that does not matter whatsoever. Where I'm like doing the dishes. And somebody's like, oh, you bought store brand dish soap instead of Dawn. And I'm like, yeah, well, you know, they were running a sale for... The store-bought stuff is like $2 cheaper than the Dawn, and in my opinion, it works just as well. But yeah, well, you know that when you buy something from Dawn, you know, like a portion of it goes towards, you know, saving wildlife from oil spills and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, well, you know, like, yeah, I'll keep that in mind for next time. And they're like, well, why don't you go fuck yourself? It's just this... It's this combative internal dialogue I have with myself... in my imaginative Twitch chat. It's exhausting. Like when I'm jogging and I'm not activating my hips as much, my internal chat will be like, hey, you know, like, you know, your calves are pretty sore right now. Did you know that if you take longer strides and land more flatly on your foot, it'll take the pain out of your knee? Or it'll take the pain out of your calf? And I'll be like, haha, you said knee before you corrected it to calf, stupid. And they'll be like, really? Correcting a minor mistake in my chat message? Wow, that's really mature of you. Aren't you like a 30-year-old man? Don't you have better things to be doing than correcting somebody online about how they said something wrong? And I'm like, well, what are you doing? You're sitting in your room right now. I'm out here on a jog right now. I'm out here exercising. I'm trying to be healthy. You're in there with your damn, like, cracker crumbs all over your shirt. Probably living in, like, mom's old bedroom. What are you doing? Who's the loser here? Why do I have these arguments with myself? It's exhausting, man. It's like I'm always having to, like, justify how I'm doing every little thing in my head. Because at any time, if somebody were to be like, why are you doing it like that? Why are you doing it like that? Why are you doing it like that? I could give them an honest-to-God answer. Which, for some people, I feel like that's just accountability. For me, it's like, damn, nah, like, I gotta, like, it's exhausting. But it's with chat, so it's okay, right? No. I mean, I think you would hear if it was a frog, but I don't know. Let me just check. Pretty sure if this was a frog, you would hear, like, the ribbit. Yeah. Dude, you're just like those TikToks? Yeah, why do you think I hate it so much? Why do you think I hate them so much? Because I do that. Fuck! What am I doing? Seriously? Like, you don't even get sound. Like, there's no sound to even trick you. It's purely just myself tricking myself. The human brain's a funny organ. True that. No, that is the truest thing I've read all day. What's your go-to karaoke song? Dude, if you think I have the nuts to go up and perform a karaoke song in front of real human people, dude, I don't even have the nuts to do that in a room with nobody in it except for myself. You think I would sing karaoke? You think I would actually sing in front of other people, real live people? You think that I would do that? You say, like, what's your go-to karaoke song? Dude, you're like, that's beyond, you're already, no, dude. You kidding me? You're assuming that I would even do that. Black dress with the tights underneath. And you might be like, well, you sing on stream all the time. Yeah, because you guys aren't real. Like, I know you're real, but you aren't real. You know what I mean? I want a goldfish. Darn. Okay, what would you do if you could bring yourself to do it? Sorry, can't even answer. You're saying, like, if I can look past that, what would I do? No, I can't even look past the first part to give you an answer. Oops. Oh, I guess they have to actually bite once before they can get scared. Make the voices in your head have a Scouse accent. Thanks for the £2. No, because then I wouldn't understand them. Actually, that'd be great, because then I wouldn't understand them. I feel like that would cause its own, like, sort of crazy little spiral, though. Hey. 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 Thank you. Darn. Goldfish are low-key rare. It's weird, I got the pop-eyed goldfish, which I think is rarer than the regular goldfish. Or maybe they're the same. But I got that, and I was like, oh, hey, that wasn't bad. Pretty lucky. Maybe the goldfish won't be as bad as I think. Maybe it is, though. I mean, I'm getting a lot of chances. I'm getting a lot of tiny little shadows. I wonder what the percentage per every tiny shadow right now could be a goldfish. This guy keeps juking me. And that's 2 guppies now. Seahorse. I'd be happy if I can end this with the seahorse. This is a seahorse. I'll be happy to end. What? How'd you not see that? Darn. Dagnel, what mic do you use? It sounds really good. I use the Shure SM7B. Not cheap. But worth it. It's kind of like the streamer's first professional microphone. Like, oh, I'm gonna, like, actually take this whole streaming thing seriously. Some people get by with stuff that's worse. And that's, you know, a testament to how entertaining they are. I like to make sure that I have a good microphone and good audio in general. It bugs me when I watch a stream with bad audio. Because a lot of people, I don't know, I feel like they don't care. But I feel like a lot of people do care, and they just don't say something about it. But they'll just, like, click off if the audio sounds like shit. I'm someone who has a hard time looking past a stream that has bad audio. You don't need, like, this microphone for it to be good, but it is kind of the, it's like, if you want to make a podcast, these are the mics that you give to them. And they work. They're good. Although I have thought about more of a, oh, get, thank you. I was thinking about getting a microphone at some point that I could keep further away from my face, because I will be honest with you, I don't love... Oh, there you go. A regular goldfish. Hey, that's not bad. And now the frog and the seahorse. Frog and seahorse. Yes, please swap it. I was thinking about getting a microphone that I don't have to have right in front of my face, because it does kind of... It's in the way. I'm always bumping my mouth into it. And it takes up a large part of my peripheral vision to where I'm like... If I could have one that was like way over there and it sounded just as good, that'd be nice. But, yeah. Oh, there's a frog. This is such a tiny little pond. How are you meant to cast in here? There's no way you can cast in here. Oh, I got it. Alright, good. Frog. Tiny ass pond. Alright, now just the seahorse from the ocean. That's a puddle, man. I know. Should I release a sea bass into here? Yeah, there you go. Enjoy that, bastard. Alright, just the tiniest boy. You killed it. Such a strong word. Kill. Let's just say its life went in a different direction. Its life has been paused indefinitely. I've only put any extra sharks in the puddle. Alright, if I get extra duplicate sharks, then I will. There's only 2 sharks, though, so if I get one, and then I get the other one that I need, there's no reason to catch any more. So, only if I get a duplicate. My god, there's no tinies. There's no tinies. All the tinies, they left. He's just freaking nuts of steel, this guy. Leave! Did he leave? No, he's still there. There you go. They don't want you to end stream. I want to end stream. Yeah. Yeah. Liberate me. Free me. Thank you! Seahorse. That actually wasn't that bad. That didn't... In fact, that was really good. Getting all those that I needed, and that was... Yeah, actually, that was really, really fast. Alright. That's where I'm gonna wrap up for today, but for the YouTube video, where the show goes on, we're gonna move to June 5th, 2026, at 4 a.m., where we'll need the lanternfly, the rainbow stag for bugs, the angelfish, the arowana, the dorado, and the gar for fish. So you can see, is going to start getting harder now. Is going to start getting a lot harder now. But that's okay. We are at 83 of 184. Yes, that is correct. Hey, 90, or no, 101 to go. Alright, now I actually got to donate them, but then I'll get going. Because I know I'm not going to want to do it when I come back. First thing to start the next stream. So, I'll do it now. What? Never mind. I don't care. When's next stream? Perhaps the day after tomorrow. Why am I going to the store? Like I'm going to sell them. Not tomorrow, but probably the day after. Or never. I don't know. Alright, I got the gupster. That wasn't even needed right now. Many don't know that guppies with ornate tails are actually the males. Indeed, the females are quite dull, much like Celeste. Wow! That's shady, dude. What the hell? Always stargazing. I really wish she would pay attention to something else on occasion. Wow, man. That is crazy. Yeah, my fucking bitch of a sister, always looking at the stars and shit. Man, she probably says that about your punk ass. Jesus. The peacock butterfly gets its name from its coloring, as one would expect. If you ask me, I think it's a bit too ostentatious. Ostentatious. I can't think of a soul who claims to have eaten a meal of seahorse. However, it's been used for centuries as an herbal supplement, that I know. A supplement for which I haven't the foggiest. Celeste is one of my favorites. Why did Blathers slander her ass? Oh my god, he's lost his place in the top 5? Dude, that's just sibling bullshit, though. It's nothing personal. Tell me you haven't trashed on your sibling? Doesn't mean you don't like him. You should know that the eyes of the pop-eyed goldfish can actually pop out. What? Are you serious? Fork found in kitchen. I've been thinking about a name change. Like I want to get you guys' opinion on this. Oh, that was a quick description. I was thinking about a username change. What do you guys think of Bug Spray James? Or James Bug Spray? James Bug Spray is better. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I think this is it after this, right? I would unsubscribe? No, you wouldn't. This forgotten pond, observed by a lonely frog, drains slow as my youth. That was a haiku, Watt. Rather an incomprehensible one, but one nonetheless. Dude, I remember when I had to write haikus as a kid. I should have just stole that one. Alright, is that it? Donated the guppy, because he was talking about Celeste, crawfish, barred knife jaw, clownfish. Yep, alright, we're good. Alright, let me talk to him real quick. Is he still moping about how the exhibits basically have nothing in them? If I do this? Thanks to your generosity, the collection's grown considerably. Okay, so he's actually like, hey, this museum is not so bad now. I don't know at what point does he start saying that, but all I know is we're at 83 of 184, which is 45.11% of the way done with this museum. So almost halfway. Almost halfway. So I'm going to stop the timer for today at 9 hours, 47 minutes, and 30 seconds. And we'll pick it up when we come back. Probably the day after tomorrow, if I had to guess. Alright, thanks for being here today. I very much appreciate it. If you enjoyed the stream, drop a follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, and join the Discord. !point Discord. Best way to keep everything on and off the stream, get notified when I go live. Yeah, probably the day after tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day, and I will see you all Wednesday, probably. See you!